center. Game plan sick, target under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie Dottie, he like to potty. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling vibe Molly. Kurt, I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, my no hands telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
What's up? Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday, man.
Happy spring.
Today the first day of spring, dog.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, I didn't know that, man. Happy
Also,
spring, my
rest
G.
in peace to a legend. What, we lost a legend.
Rest in peace.
Chuck Norris.
Come on now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I almost thought he was he's invincible, you know.
JD, that Chiefs
lore is
that
long
Chiefs fan
with
just
that
subbed
guy.
up to our channel.
Yeah, shout out to the legend, man.
Like
Immortal
him,
one, the
you know.
Chuck Norris,
Yeah, the
man.
Chuck Norris,
100%.
man.
Tuck back, wrapped up, tucked back.
100%.
Bro, I have been thinking about it though. That's crazy. I've got a lot of reason to, I guess.
Come on now.
Doesn't look the same anymore.
Let's run through the chat, y'all. We got shout out Emil, man. Top of the morning to the Prime Minister. We got Derek in the building. Top of the morning, Derek. GP, are you with me? Salute. We got
Salute
Song
to
in the
everyone
building.
in the chat.
Top of the morning, gang. Shout out to Song, man.
What up, Song?
100%. The kid to cut his hair.
Oh, it's this.
Hey, Samson can't let his power go, man. 100%. Samson said no.
It's been in, like, you know, I'm always like overthinking maybe, but yeah, that's been something on my mind lately, actually.
Getting it chopped.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
You know what's funny? Like I'm 10 years ago, maybe it was like 2015. I won a Super Bowl, right? And I didn't shave my beard, like, because I was the type I would get cut up every week, once a week. And then we're getting real tough into the fantasy playoffs. I made it, I was like the 6th seed. Got in, went all the way and won it. And I didn't shave my. So it was even like Christmas time, and my girl's like, "You're going to the Christmas party. You need to shave." I'm like, "Fuck that." You know what I mean?
Did you line it up, or you just went completely
off? We were in beastie mode. It was
I ain't mad at you.
And then once I won that thing, and I won multiple that year. So then my girl's like, I kind of like the beard. Just don't shave the beard. Just line it up. So then from then on, I was the beard rocker, and she'll never let me shave the beard off. And I want to do it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind the skinny burners back. You know what I mean?
So do you remember? I know this was a long time ago to maybe some of our watchers, but during COVID, do you remember all the barbershops was shut down, bro?
Mm-hmm.
So like my shit, bro, like it's fucked up right now. But just imagine maybe like 4 months of not doing nothing to your shit. 5 months, bro. Oh like, my goodness, that motherfucker! I got pictures of that. So in our league, in the ALB, we to talk shit about each other, we'll watch each other's motherfucking socials and shit to see if we can catch you slipping on your social. So it's been a whole lot of during COVID. We got motherfuckers with they COVID look 100%, and boys was looking rougher than a mother,fucker. Dog.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
I had a grizzly beard and a soup strainer. It was just like bad. You know what I mean?
Cold, like, battered in a motherfucker.
Eat a burger. It was like all over the place. But when I met Kidda had like a Viking biker gang style beard. You know what I mean? Like Kidda shit was banging when we first met.
Come on now.
I mean, I think even the first time I met everyone that trip too, I couldn't get a hold of a barber because it was still those times. You know what I mean?
Oh my mama, bro.
You only had certain. I mean, these motherfuckers was booked solid. Once they opened them up, I was like, damn, I can't even get into the barbershop.
That shit was crazy during COVID, dog. Oh my
mom. COVID was a wild time.
Hey, we got Albert in the building. What's up, Albert?
What up, Albert?
Song said I got my hair cut before. I cut my hair before I did. I had a mullet for about 3 weeks, and now it's all short. Okay, you in there with the clippers and all that at the house? I ain't mad at you.
He lightweight had a mullet when I seen him last November. When Song came out to the party.
Oh, to the birthday party, your baby girl birthday party.
Yeah. He had the little, he had the business in the front, the party in the back.
What's that for? The comedian that's got his own podcast,
Theo Von.
Yeah,
Theo Von is a fool. I like him, bro. This shit going crazy.
The most popular mullet in the.
You got the
game
business
right
in
now.
the front. The orgy in the back,
Come on now.
Hey, he's hella funny, dog.
He's hella funny. I think it's all.
He's been deep diving into a lot of the shit that's going on right now. 100%.
Oh yeah, the world shit over there.
Yeah,
you know what's funny is Theo Von, like
times.
Because he also has it. He also has like a defense mechanism. He can talk about serious things, but like he could be like, the war, it's really bad. People.
Yeah, Joe Rogan was hitting him with the stiff arm when he was on Joe Rogan shit.
Really?
Joe Rogan didn't want to hear that shit. But they said Joe Rogan. They say Joe Rogan got infiltrated.
Oh no!
So,
like
a little conspiracy like type shit.
Is he a part of the
Joe Rogan is smart.
The Mossad?
I was gonna say. I think he's spooked to speak on them, bro. Because they run everything, bro.
He claims he's what, Italian?
He's an Italian, but he also has
Roman
he's an
Catholic
Italian Irish, but he has he has like he's worth like a $500 million, or no, he has like a $500 million.
That's an empire that he built.
He has a $500 million, but like I'm pretty sure he's close to worth. If
you know what? If I was Joe Rogan, I'd cash out right now and just walk away from it all. I'll be like, what?
But you got it.
This is kind of like
the billionaires being outspoken and shit. Remember they tried to shut him down.
Yeah, just be like, all right, I'm out.
Since COVID, bro.
Remember he left California too, though, kidda.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm getting the fuck up out of here."
He's like, Cali's no more fun.
Yeah, and Spotify. I want to say Spotify gave him $200 million because at one time he was the highest paid podcaster, 100% when they was giving them deals at Spotify. And
Where did
you
he
know,
go?
remember they was
Austin?
rumoring
Where did he go?
Joe Budden wanted a Joe Rogan money when he was going to Spotify. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to both of the Joes. 100%.
What
They are the
Texas City did he
Podfathers.
go to when he?
Huh?
What Texas city is he out of?
I think he's in Austin.
Austin. Okay.
But he has like a compound. He has a house somewhere, obviously. But where his studio is at, it's like a crazy ass big ass compound. Like they have a shooting range in there.
They got acres. He probably got acres out.
Like
there.
they got like
Spotify gave him
range. They got an
250
archer
mil.
range. These are like things that
What
are
year was that,
indoors too. These are like
2024.
indoor archer range, indoor shooting range. Like he has like a whole thing of pool tables
For 3
and
years.
he has like his,
He knows
he has
how to
his
swim.
gym.
Hey, say that again, Lee. Listen to this, y'all.
Okay,
Hey, read that contract, Lee.
Joe
The
Rogan.
millions are not hard to spend for Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan
no.
got Joe Rogan got $250 million for a 3-year deal in 2024.
And that's 2 years ago. He about to be done with that motherfucking.
And look at
He
that.
about to be done with that motherfucking next year, bruh. Oh my mama.
So his deal with them before that, they said that he could. It was something where he got restricted on YouTube. So then he goes, okay. When he does the new deal in 24, he's like, listen, I have part of my new deal is no restrictions on the YouTube shit, like because the restrictions, as in like they would want a piece of the ad revenue or some bullshit like that. He was like, no.
And then Alice Cooper got $125 million for Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, because, and
Oh
and
yeah,
you know what's
Call
funny
Her
is Joe
Daddy is
Rogan-
one of the big ones too. Pause.
Joe Rogan
100%.
spoke about this
I've heard of
on
that.
one of his podcasts. He had said, he was like, if they were going to offer me $250 million, what do you think I'm making them? Right. So he was like, screw that. You know what I mean? That's why the second deal around. And then what was funny too is during that whole campaign of him going back, the negotiation process going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? There was all these this propaganda against Joe Rogan. Remember, there was like somebody put the N-word reel up where he was like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
There's been so many times Joe Rogan has said the N-word, but like when he's talking about like, you know, when he's referencing the word when they're talking about racist, but it's just say N-word, don't just actually say the word. And there was like someone put a reel of it. It was like fucking 20 minutes or some shit of different.
Well,
clips.
I'm guilty of saying it recently because I was reading it, but yeah, maybe that's what his deal is that he maybe behind the scenes he's got something that's flashing up words and he just fucking let it slip there.
Well, I think it's just because he got way too comfortable, and like he's been doing this podcast for
Like literally just throwing it out there like that.
No. Here's my thing.
I mean, I don't watch his show, so I'm not
Like-
too
like,
familiar. I
back
see the
when
clips on the
Obama-
sports. That's all.
Oh, there was hold on. One of the clips was about them. Remember Obama when he was like the first year he wasn't the president. There was an interview, and then there was a clip going that was viral. It was like Obama says the N-word with the hard R or something like that, right? But he was talking about in the clip, he's talking about how people called him the N-word growing up. You know what I mean? But so he's saying the N-word, but he's referring to how, and then, so here's Joe Rogan recanting that, and that was one of the clips. And I was like, okay, well, that one is just him being stupid saying it when he, you know what I mean? It wasn't like he was saying it like on purpose, like to be, still, either way, it's a terrible word. And like he had to go out and apologize for that shit. And then right after, boom, he signs a contract with this extension or whatever it was. I was like, and then Spotify was like, look, you got to get out in front of this first. But I feel like when you're getting paid like $250,000 like that, or $250 million, you know, these motherfuckers, they're going to try to find all the propaganda on you. You know what I mean? And try to hurt your leverage and shit. Like, it's kind of crooked. And then turn around and try to get you for cheaper and then still bring you on. Like, they don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck
no,
about
for sure. And motherfuckers have said way worse shit and still get platformed 100%.
Yeah, that's a fact. It is kind of sad because we are living in we're about 20 years now in like timeline era.
There
You know what I'm
nothing
talking
that they can't show on TV no more, right?
Oh, no.
about? Like Shit, man. Even
Just like
even
Walking
Family
Dead.
Matters. Family Matters back in the day, the Steve Urkel show, bro. They had an episode where, that dealt with racism, and like, I remember Laura, she closed her locker, and then someone had spray painted the N-word on it. But it was just like, this is like on ABC back in the days. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit. Yeah.
BBC was the same one that did the TGIF, right?
Yeah. They had all them joints. It was like
The Urkel was on that lineup.
Full House, fucking Urkel. Who else was on it? Remember Dinosaurs back in the day?
Not Home Alone. Home Improvement.
Home Improvement was my
Improvement on there,
shit.
too?
That's Tim the Two Man Taylor,
I
ain't
think
that?
might have been
Is that on my mama? He's a cold motherfucker.
Hey, that
dog.
car that he was constantly building up, that ended up being a pretty sweet ride. I was like,
What was the
yeah,
neighbor's name? What was the neighbor's name that you couldn't see his face?
Wilson. With the W.
Wilson.
You can't
Oh, my
see me
mama.
like Wilson's face.
Come on now. No case, no face. No face, no case. Oh my mama.
He be in there,
100%.
motherfucker doing some shit. You know what I mean? And it'd be like, he'll turn around and then he'll have something on his face like, oh, what are you doing there, Wilson? Oh, I'm beekeeping right now. Like he would turn around and have like a beekeeper's thing on. Or like he'd be like, oh, happy birthday, Jill. I brought you a flower from my garden. He's holding his things like just covering his face, like
Come on now.
he's just peeking over the fence. You just see his eyes and shit.
Hey, we got Johnny in the building. What's up, Johnny?
Johnny.
Shout out to Albert one more time, man. 100%,
Yeah,
man.
Big
Johnny
Albert,
said,
man.
fun fact, Urkel played a space pirate in the Star Wars show Skeleton Crew.
Oh,
Okay.
tight.
Shout out to Jaleel, man. 100%, man. Hey, what's the name? Hey, what's
for him?
Come
He
on
had
now.
nervous vocal cords at one point, like from doing that voice for so fucking long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Laura, did I do that? I
Urkel was
fallen and I can't get up.
And he wore his pants so damn high you could just drink him.
Right, with them fucking suspenders. He did a good job with that character. Oh, my mama.
You know what's funny?
Oh,
They said
man.
he showed up like that.
Some would say too good of a job because he couldn't get any
Once
work.
he got the job,
Right, he played. He sure in the hell did. But I wonder why that's not a rerun show. You know what I mean? You don't see that, like,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
it got
The
syndicated.
replays of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you
It
see a
got-
lot of
it
other
got
shit.
syndicated on what was that? Nick at Night, like back in the days.
Yeah, but I'm talking about right now, though. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing like that popping up because you can see a lot of
you
that
have to
shit.
give them free app TV.
It would be
Fucking
on like
Tubi? Fucking
I think it
Tubi.
would be on Disney since it was the ABC show. I
Yeah.
think it's on
Cold
Disney
world.
Plus.
It's on Tubi. It's on Pluto. It's on all
Cold world, bro. Hey, I got the Pluto app on my phone when I be out the country. Oh, my mama.
And you know what's fucked
100%.
up about that though? What's fucked up about that is because syndication is what pays these motherfucking actors because they didn't really get paid worth the shit.
Nah,
on
for
the show.
sure. They get residuals every time that show plays, anytime the show plays.
And
100%.
like, but if you're playing on those free apps, I don't think they getting revenue for that. You know what I mean?
Now that I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, my mama.
Oh,
Hey.
thinking like the CEO. It's like wasting
Come on
money
now.
Wait.
And-
Or is that
Saved
the
by
CFO?
the Bell.
Which one is
Saved
the
by the
CFO?
Bell
Is the
is-
one really thinking about the money?
Saved by the Bell, one of the most syndicated joints. And recently, I went down the rabbit hole watching some Saved by the Bell shit, talking about the actors. They didn't get nothing from the syndication.
Wait, say that again, big bro.
They didn't get nothing from the syndication. Like that wasn't part of their contracts to get any.
What show was that?
But that
Saved
was
by
like
the
a
Bell.
Oh,
12-year
wow.
show before.
They
Right.
were fucking kids, though, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's
And
what
look
I'm
at them
saying.
now.
By the time they finished, they should have known better than like, man, we have 12 seasons worth of whatever.
Right. They were on for hella long.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't even that many seasons, but it feels like it though.
Yeah,
But-
okay.
But it was enough for
Yeah,
syndication.
I mean,
'cause the
If it was,
minimum is
if
100
it's anything
episodes.
over 3 seasons, that's a long time for a show, bro.
Yeah, and
Especially
like,
back then, there's so
100
many shows.
But here's the thing, though: 100 episodes is how you that's how you qualify for syndication. So
100?
like, there were certain shows back in the days that we'll never see in syndication again because they were only like 2 seasons or 3 seasons. And remember them year-round shows back in the days, you might have had 29 episodes, 30 episodes.
Shout out to Walker, Texas Ranger. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Yeah, man,
That's one of them
Chuck
right
Norris.
there. I know that Chuck was doing all sorts of episodes for a minute.
100%. Chuck was working for a long time, dog.
Yeah, he was.
100%.
See that shit, I sent that shit to the thread this morning when he was in the movie with Bruce Lee. That shit hella dope because it's like, you know, they're meeting up to fight. You know what I mean? They're in that little dojo.
I did a movie with him.
I said Bruce Lee, bro.
No, you stupidly. Hey,
Anyways,
for real.
Hey.
I was rudely
That
interrupted.
was stupidly.
Hey, what's the name of this show, y'all?
Hey, look,
Once
check this out.
again,
You are
look.
tuned into another live Friday edition.
Oh,
Wait,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, rest in peace to Chuck Norris. Fun fact on Walker, Texas Ranger, he used to. They asked him one time. They say, "How are you able to do those side crescent kicks and those roundhouse kicks in those butt hugger ass jeans?" He said,
Damn it.
He says, "I cut the seams." He cuts the seams in the crotch area.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, because when they were shooting, because then you know what I'm saying, he's riding horses and he's wearing jeans and he's wearing a leather. You know, he's a badass Walker Texas Ranger dude, but he still has to kick ass in the attire, and he never used no stuntman like that. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? Boom, he would split the jeans literally.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And we got Peacock in the building. He said, "What's up, fellas? Happy motherfucking Friday, man."
Yeah, man. How's that concert, Peacock? That shit was lit. 70 wow.
Peacock said the hospital that Chuck Norris passed away in is expected to make a full recovery.
You know, he's going out with the bang.
That means he beat
There's
him
an
everyone in
unlimited
the
amount
hospital.
of.
Why did he give them a beating?
No, you don't get it, Lee. It's because Chuck Norris is one of the baddest mans on the
He's
planet.
a badass motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. So the joke is that the hospital he died at is in recovery. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, because he done fucked them up.
He
Bruce
put
Lee-
It's actually one
Only
of
Bruce Lee
one
can
of the
take him down.
things that kind of kickstarted the internet, if I'm not mistaken. That was like one of the topics, one of the trends, if you want to call it. The early trends was Chuck Norris jokes. And they just
remember
kind of started evolving, and now we have like probably a website that will just be dedicated towards them.
Come on now.
That's a fact.
Hey, at least the Facebook, Instagram, or some shit like that.
Hey, Chuck Norris, the actual world champion, though. For real.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's
United States.
That's why people always try to knock.
Hey,
they try to knock
not-
Bruce Lee.
He's a United States champion.
Oh,
United
okay, so
States
not a world
Open of karate
Karate.
or some shit.
Karate.
Karate.
It's not mixed martial arts. That's all. It's like they have to have some sort of discipline. And
I'll just say the dopest shit in that movie when he fights Bruce Lee is like they're in that dojo and for like 10 minutes they're warming up, doing shit, shadow boxing by themselves, but they're on their own. You know what I mean? Like he's over here, and they're doing those stretches, breaking all their, doing all that shit. You know what I mean? doing all that shit. You know what I mean? And then boom, then they're just shadow boxing, and then they get to fighting. You know what I mean? But I was like, oh, that's dope because it made it like more legit to me as a kid when I first watched it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they're warming up for real, like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I love those movies, and in particular that
scene.
that scene is one of the unforgettable ones.
Facts. I
It
don't
made
remember
Power
nothing else.
Rangers just kind of like not a cool thing. I was in first grade, right, when the Power Rangers came out, so I wasn't the perfect audience. I was
Yeah, I
supposed
was probably like in the third grade.
I was supposed to like it, and when I saw it, I was like, "This is weak as fuck. Why the hell do you even like this shit?" It's like, have you ever watched a fucking actual like Chinese martial art kung fu movie, whatever the fuck? It's like them shits are way better than this. I could like you could see that this guy's like this far away from his head. Like they're not hitting this guy. There's sunlight between that foot and his head. That's stupid.
Like
Even
pro
as a
wrestling.
first grader.
It was like pro wrestling for like bad pro wrestling.
Well, no, well, yeah, but pro wrestling at least they exaggerate it by the loud banging on the mat, pause, and all that shit.
Yeah,
that sounds aggressive enough to be real. You're like, no, that happened. Yeah. I heard it.
I mean, athleticism. Like you know what amazes me? The big dude. Pause. Like in wrestling, like the fat guys that. You know what I mean? Like that you can week in and week out go out there and thug it out. I mean, maybe they only got like 12-minute matches at max. You know what I mean? But still, you know what I mean? It's like, motherfuckers is 300 pounds just throwing their own weight around is impressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Peacock said 86 years of kicking ass, man.
Yeah,
kicking ass and taking names.
Who was the elders, man?
Who was the back?
How old was Bruce Lee when he passed?
Oh, 40? No, 30? 30 something?
Bruce Lee?
I think he was 30 something, right?
He's up there fighting Bruce Lee. He's up there right now. Why take you so long? You know what I mean?
That's fucked up. He was 33 years old.
Yeah, he passed 1973.
They start stretching right. They just start duking it out right away.
32 years old. Sorry.
32. Damn, that's hella young.
Hella young, bro.
He did hella shit before
Rest
he was.
in peace of
before he
Bruce
passed,
Lee.
bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah, he
about that.
started off the traditional, like the way that the Chinese actually
shoot their movies.
It's in like an opera format. So he as a kid, I'm saying like
his dad was an opera star.
Yeah, he grew up around the Chinese version of Hollywood, but was also.
Well, they train. You're training in martial. You're training in kung fu, or what is it? Not kung fu. It was what was the other one?
Kung fu.
No, there was a certain style that they taught at these schools.
Chinese Kempo.
Was it Kempo?
Chinese Kempo Kung Fu.
Okay, that's what. Okay. You're probably on point there. Because remember, at one point, that's what he was like. He felt like he outgrew it. You know what I mean? He was like,
yeah, you can definitely see
there's
that.
a rooftop fighting days. Hey, Bruce Lee,
man, I'm gonna do like a backflip kick and smack you in the chin with my like other foot and shit like that. They're like, what?
A double kick, like an axe to Guile.
Like, yeah,
real life Guile.
Why is there why are you telling me I have to have a limit to the imagination?
Right. Even like when he started doing like weaponry, like nunchucks and all other shit, that wasn't even traditional to like the stuff that he was raised on. You know what I mean?
It's like back in the day when they went to war, they're all standing in a line, just like, man, they really are in the front line in that fucking war.
You ever
you're like, bro,
they need to make a movie about them rooftop fights, bro. So back in the days, right? You had in China, you had karate schools, and then you had the whatchamacallit, the kung fu schools, right? But like all the schools, they would have tournaments, but only within against each other, because like all the schools were like different branches, be owned by different branches of the triads. So if you had a tournament against this other school, that's just gonna be fixed somehow, or someone's gonna die, or something. You know what I mean? Or like, because it's gangster shit. And then to compete in a tournament, they would have to go and fight in these karate tournaments, right? Yeah. But then the them motherfuckers, they didn't like the striking with the point thing. You know what I mean? The mentality was like, this is not real fighting. You know what I mean? In a fight, no one, you hit me. Oh, stop, pause, take a stance. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I got you. Now stop, pause, take a match point. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like that. It's not real fighting. So then like, it became a big deal. Like all these fucking the triads, they would have these like rooftop fights, bruh. And then this is apparently allegedly where Bruce Lee made his name first. And
they have local tournaments, and it still happens that way.
Shit, I bet.
And back in the day, like you said, the triads, it was all like dojo, though. Not the right word for it. But
that's what I'm saying. School. That's what
okay, everybody joins this dojo. They're representing this dojo, and they
representing this gang
block.
yeah,
and then the other dojo that wants to like, yeah, like it is a game, for real.
Yeah,
don't be going into my territory, causing no problems, and hopefully you do the same. Or but there's a plenty of movies that are portray this scene, and that's the only reason why I can give you this story, is that these movies, they're built off of that culture where the dojo, whatever they're called, they're actually operating as a unit and controlling some part of that neighborhood.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
Yeah, bro. They serve as the protection. they basically.
Unfortunately, that's how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. The real It Man too. That fool was a legend in the rooftop joints. The real It Man, one finger, and Bruce Lee admits this, that like. When he was young as a rooftop fighter, you know what I'm saying? He finally got his shot at the old man, is what they called him, right? But back then he wasn't even that old yet, but he was just, he was an elder statesman. And this fool, like, Bruce said he would come out of, every time he came out, lightning fast, just one finger. You know what I mean? Like he would touch him on the chest. And it's like, on some, like, he's super in touch with his chi and like pressure points and the death touch shit. You know what I mean? Just, and he's like, felt like he was paralyzed. Then one strike and he's down. You know what I mean? Then he said years later, now he's like, he's hella old, and now Bruce Lee is Bruce Lee now. He's like, big star, all this shit. He comes back, bro, and this time, he's just in the chair, bro. You know what I mean? And Bruce came at him. Boom! Once again, one finger, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Bruce Lee would fucking, if he's lying about this shit. You know what I mean? That's another one of those cool legendary stories that like then Bruce just couldn't figure out, how does he do it? You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck, I'm so fast, but he's faster. You mean, does he see it slower? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? It's chi, bruh.
Heard that the production studio A24 are going to remake Bloodsport.
A24 is pretty good at reviving like 80s vibes. In visual, like the visual quality though is quite impressive as compared to the 80s.
What's cool? You
need to be pretty cheesy with the Bloodsport story though, right? Well, you need to make sure that the writing is like
like, I need Van Damme in it. No man, I need Frank Duke as an old man.
Bloodsport is one of his favorite movies as well.
Yeah. I need Frank Duke.
It's good
full
because
Shadoshi mode.
Peacock said Chuck Norris is Lone Wolf McQuaid is dope. He literally roundhouse kicks a house into demolition.
Yes.
Cold world. And we got our first fantasy question of the day. Y'all, shout out to my prime minister, man. Can't wait to see you in Vegas, big bro. Oh my god.
In this thing.
And I'm gonna lock down the league here pretty soon. And I'll send you the invite too, big bro. Oh my mama. But here go the first fantasy question of the day. Damn it, I just had the motherfucking drop. I'm fucking burned. God damn it.
Oh, excuse me.
Here go the line. Here go the drop. Bro said, who is the back end to on in Washington, or y'all think they draft a star?
I'm still thinking Bill gets the best opportunity at the quality touches out the gate, and hopefully he runs with it. He's RB1, he's earned it. I'm assuming that's what the organization feels too, and then everybody else behind him, they can work into a role. It's a crowded backfield. Unfortunately, I thought kind of highly of Bill going into probably like 4 weeks ago. In particular, it was like a slam dunk. Like, hey, he's got a nice, almost workhorse load. Pause, and then now it's like, damn, lots of talented running backs on the depth chart. He's gonna have to outplay them to maintain his RB1. So I'll bank on that. I think he does it. I think he's gonna maintain the RB1 role throughout the season. Maybe he has to be the 1A or of a 1A 1B situation. That's not my I guess my ceiling though. I think his ceiling is still like 60-40 split with 40 being distributed to the other three now.
My thing is that it's kind of like how Dallas approached the situation at that position going into last year. You brought in Javonte on a 1-year deal. You brought in Miles Sanders, bless you, on a 1-year deal, and then you draft Jaden Blue. So going to bring this back to Washington, you bring in Jerome Ford and Rachaad White. And then last year, they brought in Austin Eckler for a specific role to go with JCM and C-Rod. C-Rod is up out of here. He in Jacksonville right now. So my thing is them two running backs that they brought in, they play a specific role. And Jerome Ford and Rachaad White can do probably like they got the same type of style of play, like 100%. Because JCM, we really didn't see him in the pass catch and roll 100%. And then also just to double back on what we've seen already in 2026 out of Washington, we really ain't seen nothing 100%. So in my opinion, all three running backs is going to have a role in this system. I don't know exactly which one I want to just target. It'd probably be, and all three of them are going to be cheap. 100%. And then, we still got the draft, but in my opinion, I don't think they target nobody in the draft unless it's in the later rounds, just based on, Rachaad White didn't get too much of a big contract, and Jerome Ford didn't get too much of a big contract, and JCM, I want to say, is a late round draft pick last year. So they're attacking the position with minimal cap space and minimal investment into that position to be able to build their team out. So in that case, like I said, what we seen from them last year, even though they had an in and out in their quarterback room with Mariota and JD5, they still not going to be contending like that in the motherfucking East, let alone in the NFC, unless they go on a great run and whatnot. So I think they're going to be down in a lot of games, and the PPR back is the one that's going to have to answer your question, Emil, 100%.
Yeah. Like there's a legit world where Jerome, like where Rachaad White, he's going to go there, be that pass catching guy, third down guy, he can pass pro. And then Jerome Ford could legit like hurt the Krosky Mares all the way, because he has been shown to be decent on the ground. Like he's very explosive too. Like Jerome Ford has he has a handful of 60-yard house calls in his career, which is like, it's not an easy thing to do that. You know what I mean? To have a few like in a year too. I think actually he has like 3 in the last 3 seasons. But 2 of them came 3 years ago.
And you know what? I kept remembering what you kept saying last year too, though, Bogey. Is like when JD5, those 2 times after he got hurt, a couple of times, and he came back into the lineup. This helps JCM because the threat of the RPO, 100%. So if we get a healthy JD5, JCM, aka the bill collector, first and second down, That's his downs. Them is his downs 100%. If we get a healthy JD5, just based on the threat, you know what I mean? 100%. And we've seen JCM get busy last year, 100%. So JCM got value, 100%. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, just with JD5 being healthy, they are a 500 team. You know what I mean? So they will be in games. I don't think that they're gonna just completely be getting blown out and shit like how they looked shit show last year. You know what I mean? But still, are they gonna be able to contend? Because you still got the Eagles, Dallas looking a little bit better, and motherfucking the Giants is a little bit better. On top of everybody else in the NFC getting better. You know what I mean? So are they gonna be able to, you know, put points up, be able to get off the field with their defense, which they didn't got? They was old ass defense last year. But B-Wags ain't there no more. They shit. I mean, I can't even tell you what they got. They got my boy Quan Martin on defense. You know what I mean? That's one of my IDP darlings. But what I'm trying to say is, y'all, they ain't made a whole lot of improvements. So I really don't expect them to be too much involved in being a 7 seed, at least a 7 seed. So that means that PPR backs is going to come in handy if they can't get their shit together and be able to contend in the NFC.
Yeah, I think they might draft like a minimum one receiver up high, right? I don't think they're going to take 2 up high, but I think they're going to take multiple receivers in this draft, and at least one of them's up high.
So you think in the top 10, if one of them receivers called like what's his name, Lemon and Tate, if one of them is there at 7?
Because at first in free agency, they're not doing nothing. And it made me think, oh, okay, they're just waiting for an Ayuk. But like, what if that doesn't ever happen? They're just going to go ahead and draft.
No, it's going to happen. Ayuk is going to come available. What they saying is they can even wait till June to hold on to Brett Paul.
So say like, okay, like they have to wait till June. I still think they'll draft somebody like a youngster.
No, for sure. And then remember, they drafted Jalen Lane last year, which we really didn't get a chance to see. They ain't did nothing with T-Mac yet, 100%. So it might be, he still might be on the roster, 100%. You know what I mean? So
we looked it up. He actually, I forgot they extended him before last year.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
So T-Mac is his contract
he's there this year. He's safe for
it puts him there this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, there it is there. Oh my mama. So yeah, you can go ahead and get one of them boys in the later rounds. Say like S. Styling. If S. Styling fought at him, they taking him. They need, just look at who their coach is. It's DQ. 100%. S. Styling. What's the other one name from Ohio State? The other linebacker. That motherfucker might fall at him.
Oh, the linebacker.
100%.
Grant? No, Grant.
David Bailey, Texas Tech. He might fall at him. You know what I mean? Rumored is that Tennessee not gonna let Jay Love slide past 4, and we've been all locking in a defensive player for Salah, 100%.
No,
go ahead, Lee. Talk your shit, dog.
As for the Titans now,
Adam just take him to the streets.
The Jeremiah Love starts at 5 to 9 now. Titans are going to go with a defensive player now.
The best defensive player. Well, fuck it. Let's go ahead. Like Bogey said, let's go ahead. What you want to start off with, Lee? What drop?
Let's just go with I have some league business.
You want to go to the league business first?
Yeah.
I got you, big bro.
Good morning.
My bad for cutting you off, big bro.
Happy Friday, happy spring, oh God, we're just about a little over a month till the NFL freaking draft. Let's go.
Come on now.
Let's go. Yeah. So, the Seahawks are going to open the 2020 season on a Wednesday night, September 9th on NBC.
Oh, shit.
Sir. And then the following night.
NBC bought that game.
And then the following night, the 49er faithful in the house is going to celebrate an Australia down under pause.
Hey, Bogey.
Yeah.
We got to find a way to get to Australia after the draft, big bro.
Dog, how are we going to get there? You know what? I go back to, well, because here's the thing too, is like they're not exactly welcoming. Like, you know, if they find any kind of blemishes on a rap sheet, they don't want to let nobody in, man.
I got cousins in
it's
New
like
South
that.
Wales.
Hey, well, we was covering Australia on the
If you want, I'll see if I can get my cousin to come on the pod that night. He lives in New South Wales, Australia. He's got an Australian accent.
Is he a football fan?
Oh, he's a football and a soccer fan.
Oh, shit.
You mean he's the ultimate football fan?
Yeah, well, yeah, he enjoys that kind of shit. I'll try and tap in with him. Yeah. See if I can get him to come on, talk his Australian accent. Well.
Hey, Bogey, how you feel about that? So, what you say, Lee, is on
Okay, I'll run that by you. Okay, so in Melbourne, it's September 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but it's going to be September 11th for us when the game is on TV.
So it'll be the 10th daytime and the 11th our time.
Night game.
Yeah.
In the night game. Oh, my
It's a night game in Australia that happens Wednesday night, Australia. Wait, no. How many?
It's Wednesday, Australia time, Thursday for us.
Thursday for America.
10 p.m. or 10 a.m. is the game?
I think it's 8 p.m.
If it's Thursday, it's going to be a night game for us.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's 30. Okay, because I'm trying to think they're like what, 15 hours ahead of us, or is it 20?
I think we said 15 or 16, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
mouth.
just trying to do some math
But
here.
see, but that's the thing though. So it'll be a Wednesday game for them. But see, that's a whole day of travel. So after the game on Wednesday, that'll be fucking late night or going into Thursday morning.
Going back into time, theoretically, if they fly back the next day. So then, you know what I'm saying, they would get there like, you know, fucking late Thursday night or something like that.
Y'all might get
might
get like the Chargers have, is get the Monday night game the next week. So
that's exactly where I was trying to get to, Lee. Is it gonna be a Sunday game, the following game, or is it gonna, you know what I mean, to get him motherfucking some time to recover?
You'll probably
100%.
get the Monday game like the Chargers got the next week.
That's a whole day of travel though, bro. 100%. That shit is fucking ridiculous, dog.
Yeah. And like I remember saying this.
Yo, you ain't no good. Them is facts.
When they announced that there was going to be an Australia game, I said it would either be on the Black Friday, it would either be that first Friday game, or it would be, but they announced it the Niners Rams. So it was like, okay, it's not going to be the Seahawks on the opener, but look at that. They put the Seahawks on the Wednesday night now because in order to fit for Australia, you know, the Australia time and for the players, this is the best scenario. That is the first game for the Niners and the Rams, being that it's in Australia, because we could be there like a week prior in Australia. You know what I mean?
Get used to the time, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, it's probably going to be a bitch, the readjustment, but at least they have, you know, a short, it's like a mini bye week already.
Yeah, you definitely, because you do after the third preseason game, it's 2 weeks or a week and a half before the season usually starts, right? So you can get over there early to be able to get yourself, you know, lightweight adjusted, to be able to cut down on the travel time as well. Because usually, like when they do the London and all that shit over there, some teams, they'll leave that Friday before that Sunday. You feel me?
Yep.
And that's still like, depending on where you coming from, pause. If you coming from the West Coast going east that way,
long travel.
Where the East Coast is going across the pond, that's a 6-hour flight, 5-hour flight. Now, if you from the West Coast, west to east is a 5-hour flight. Now you talking about going across the pond.
It's a 24-hour flight.
Come on now, cold world, bro.
No, not across the pond, Lee. You mean?
No, I'm talking Australia.
Hemisphere.
Yeah, When you go, so from my understanding, so like my dad went to China like in the mid 2000s, right?
Yeah.
From my understanding, you don't fly across the Pacific when you're going that way. You got to fly across the East Coast. You don't fly across the Pacific in order to get that way. You don't do that. From my understanding, you know.
I had to take
haven't been there before.
I had to take I had to fly into. I was talking about. This is when when I went to Australia for the first time. It was for the Olympics. When my cousin was there, because like my dad's had 8 sisters and 8 brothers, and all his
And where
sisters
you
were
fly
there.
out of?
I flew into Seattle, right, and then Seattle to Australia.
Oh,
I flew from Boston.
So you went over the
to
Pacific.
Boston to Seattle, and Seattle to Australia.
Oh, you went over the Pacific. So that just cancels out what the fuck I just said on my mama.
Now
That's
it could have
federal,
changed
though,
now,
bro.
but that's how I did it back in the day.
Yeah, that's federal.
But it was a long ass flight.
Yeah.
It was,
So you had to go all the way from the east to the west,
and then
Boston to Seattle, and then all the way to Australia, and then from Washington to from Washington to fucking Australia. How long was that?
it was about a 24-hour flight.
Total.
My whole journey was a 24-hour flight.
Oh yeah, okay. So
My
that
whole
means
journey
that
from Boston, because the flight from East Coast to West Coast, and then the Australia. It was a day trip.
and you had that's including your layovers and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a trip.
Yeah, because you know the homie that's in our league in the ALB, Brad covers the game. He works for the Rams. You feel me?
Mhm.
So Brad might, we trying to see because we might have to put. So our second draft city is Seattle, just based on if Brad got to go. You know what I mean? Because he got to cover the game. Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, JD,
right.
I'm gonna need the rumor drop.
I got you, big bro.
Thank you.
And Bogey, you on the clock, last pick.
Oh yeah, let me go.
Shout out to Johnny. You said what drop, big bro?
Rumor. Well, the A.J. Brown prefers a trade from the Eagles, but it's going to be a post-June. But also, they already have a trade as a handshake that for the Patriots and the Eagles already, but it won't happen until June 2nd. There's already a thing in place, a handshake of a deal.
Wow.
No
So
specifics come out just yet, but they said they already have a handshake deal that it's going to happen in June. So it should be
That
June
is crazy.
2nd.
So what do you think the compensation is?
From
if
last
they
I heard, it was a first and a third.
So it's 2027 picks.
Exactly.
I wonder if they can, see if there's any players because, like, I understand they just signed Hollywood yesterday or a couple of days ago, whatever the fuck it was.
2 days
And
ago.
then, Devontae Smith, say what you want to say. You had swole Batman. You had skinny Batman, 100%. And Devontae Smith, in his own right, that motherfucker is a top-tier wide receiver in this league, right? But for my opinion, A.J. Brown as well is in all of our opinions, you know what I mean, that A.J. Brown is a top wide receiver in this league as well. So why are you giving bruh up? You know what I mean? Let us know what the real backstory is because if y'all trying to compete, you don't give up an all-pro wide receiver, especially for only picks the fucking following year, dog, 100%.
Yeah,
and I understand why. I understand because you said it on the Tuesday show is that if they wait till June,
it goes from 46 million right now in dead money to June 1st. It goes to 16 million.
Yeah, I understand why they waiting, but just trading them for draft compensation and maybe not a player to help you still contend. Right now is kind of mind-boggling.
Well, that also could change until June of the compensation and player. We don't know. Now,
100%.
as for the Rams, we talked about them wanting A.J. Brown. The Rams backed out of the A.J. Brown talks due to medical concerns of his knee. They had scans of his knee, and they did not like that. They felt the compensation they were giving up was too much and the concerns of his knee.
They was on that Baltimore Ravens shit.
Yeah.
Cold world,
Yeah,
bro.
well, coming out of Seattle is the Seahawks millionaire tax, which is 9.9% over $1 million, may impact free agency from players signing because now their new 9.9 tax over $1 million.
Is that? Oh, that's like a state law or some
A
shit
state
like
law,
that.
yeah. That just, that's just.
So if
came
you're
into-
a millionaire in the state of Washington, you got to pay extra money.
yes, sir.
Oh, it's a cold world out here, man. That's all they know is a tax.
Tax 9.9 is the.
Yeah,
the
that shit is crazy, big bro.
it's
Fuck
called the
that.
millionaire tax.
The millionaire tax in the state of Washington.
State of Washington. And the Dolphins have shut down trade inquiries for running back Devon Achane. He's not available.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. 100%. They got to pay
I
him.
bet you.
Go ahead. My bad.
I wouldn't doubt if a team came at Miami and said, "Here, we're going to throw all these picks at you." Miami would think about it, but they seem to like they don't want to. They gave up Waddle, and they said they weren't going to give up Waddle. So who knows? Miami isn't a total rebuild, but I know they have 7 picks in the first few rounds. Man, if they hit on these first,
for sure. I want to say 7 picks in the
3
first
rounds. Miami could be in good shape.
No, for sure. Them is facts. They got to hit on them motherfucking picks. But yeah, 7 picks in the first top or in the top 100 players. Yeah,
And
they
I also-
definitely can bang out some motherfucking starters in the.
I also
in the
read
draft.
that they've done so much with their cap. They're going to have close to 160 million in cap next year to spend.
Well, you still got so they're breaking Tua down into
2
two
seasons, yeah.
On my mama. So yeah. So 2027 will be the big year for them. Pause. Excuse me.
Yeah, so that
And, after this year, fucking Achane is a unrestricted free agent. So there, see, that's the thing with Achane. Like, I don't understand why bruh is not on the block, just like how we just seen Waddle move, just because they haven't even said nothing about contract extension. See, he wasn't the first round pick, so he's only had a 4-year deal. So this year, if you wait till the end of this year and that motherfucker goes nuclear, he's gonna get what he wants 100%, just based on these last 2 years of what he got production wise on wax in the NFL, 100%. So I don't understand why they not entertaining offers for him, whether it be picks, players, whatever the case may be. I know they in cap hell right now, but still though, I don't understand. I mean, you can franchise tag him like how they just did, like Brees did, or the Jets did it with Brees, same type of shit, because Brown wasn't a first round pick. Oh my
exactly. Well, the Chargers are open to bringing back Keenan. I'm the old man Allen this season.
For how long?
I think it's 1 year. But then again, I stress that I want to see what the other cats have, like our what KLS. I want to see what Trey Harris. I mean, I've seen a lot of Chargers fans say, let's see what Trey Harris has. But Keenan, they're open. They said they're open to bringing Keenan back. So we shall see what happens on that.
Do you know if Keenan got any other offers from any other teams yet?
I haven't seen anything at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
My ears and my eyes have been glued, and I haven't seen a damn thing.
So I think I got 2 shares of him on my Dynasty teams.
Well,
And
coming
I've
out,
been debating on whether I want to drop him or not, but that motherfucker had a cool season last year.
yeah. Well, coming out this morning, DeAndre Hopkins has been linked to the Houston Texans.
Oh, he going back home.
He's been linked. That's all it was. But
Hey, they
now,
got 100 motherfucking wide receivers already over
they
here.
do.
Though.
Now, I know we were talking about Washington earlier. The Commanders are still looking to add a strong complement to wide receiver Scary Terry McLaurin.
Hey, a.k.a. Brandon Ayuk.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
what that is.
Yes, sir. Well, JD, I'm going to need you to hit the free agency signing drop. The signings or shout out to a man, Miles Peacock and his Houston Texans. They signed guard Wyatt Teller for 2 years, $16 million, which is worth up to close to $23 million with incentives.
Let's go. Get your bag. Get your bag, young brother. 100%. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that, you know, fantasy-wise, we want the Texans to be able to still establish and build upon is that offensive line, because they got weapons everywhere on the offensive side. That defense is top 3 in the league, 100%. If we can get that offensive line to be able to protect CJ and be able to get Monty to be able to get 3, 4, 5 yards of carry 100%, and we can establish that motherfucking play action, all the weapons that they have from the outside to fucking Schultz and in the backfield, like, look, bro, this can be a 26 to 30 point offense, 100%, and shut shit down based on their defense, 100%. So we need the Texans to continue this Wyatt Teller. I forgot what other offensive lineman they brought in. They shipped out Titus, one of them boys, to fucking Cleveland and got some picks. So yeah, they're in damn good position. So shout out to the 713 and my dog Brandon, aka he's on fire. And matter of fact, we didn't play the commercial. Let's do 2 seconds real fastly and jump back into your shit because I didn't play the commercial, man.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
Sponsor the motherfucking show, man. That was bad producing ears. My bad, big bro.
NeonPeacockMerch.com. Head on over. There's a sale going on. 40% off everything. $13.95 tees.
Talk that shit. 100%.
I believe it's on to the sale is on to the 26th, if I recall.
Yep. Oh my. No, the 20. I think the ticker say the 23rd. Starting Monday at 10 a.m. Central, customers can take advantage of the following deals of $13 classic and kids tees, $14 regular and fitted tees, $16 extra soft tees, zip ups starting at $35 up to $35 and up to 40% off everything else. These savings will be valid until March 16th with an official extension pause to March 23rd at 5 p.m. Central Time. 100%, bro. Make sure you go slide over to neonpeacockmerch.com. If you fucking with the GWN movement, that's how you help support the fucking show, dog. By tuning in. 100%, man. Oh my mama. And we appreciate y'all for tuning the fuck in. Oh my mama.
13 seconds. That's funny.
Shout out to 13 seconds, man. What's up, big bro? Go ahead and read it, Lee.
Lee better get those hands ready. My shoulders need a rub down. Sorry, I'm all set there.
Pause.
My wife ain't gonna be happy about that. It's all good. 13 seconds. I'm good there, man. No, it's so for you. Well, let's see what. Okay, let me get back to those. The Saints signed running back Ty Chandler.
I
and another player I was hoping that was Raiders signed Spencer Burford from the 49ers, who I wanted to.
Oh, yeah, the OG, the offensive guard that you was asking about.
And then the Lions signed offensive linebacker DJ Woonham for 1 year, up to $6 million.
Oh, he come from the Panthers. Woonham.
Yes, sir.
I was floating around with IDP last year.
Yeah, and the Panthers also signed running back A.J. Dillon for a year. And the Colts signed wide receiver Nick Westbrook Achane.
Who did the Colts?
The Colts, yeah.
Oh,
That was a sneaky signing. Kind of liked it. I don't know. The Lions signed Greg Dortch for 1 year.
Greg Dortch the Torch. He's finally up out of Arizona, huh?
Yeah, and the Browns signed AJ Epinepsa, defensive end.
The defensive lineman. He was in Buffalo.
Yeah, and the Bears signed one of Bogey's favorite linebacker, Jack Sanborn.
Who did?
The Bears signed him.
Oh, he went back to Chicago. So he started in Chicago, was in Dallas last year, and now he's back in Chicago, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's big.
And the Eagles picked up Dameon Pierce for a year.
DP.
Yep.
So no AJ Dillon no more. So you got Shipley, Tank Bigsby, and fucking who you just say that? What is his name?
Dameon Pierce.
DP on my mama. Hey, Lee, your boy 13 seconds on one right now with you, bruh. Tell that motherfucker, we are say we are, our pronouns is he and Himothy.
Yeah, I'm all set there.
Hey, Lee, your pronouns is he, not him, Himothy. He/Himothy. That's your pronoun.
Himothy.
100%, man. Talk that shit, dog.
Look how he is chewing. Hey. All right. Hey. That's all good, man. Now the Packers re-signed edge Aaron Mosby for a vet minimum. Cornerback Kendall Veldor signed a 1-year deal with the Patriots, and Carson Wentz signed a 1-year deal with the Vikings.
I thought that motherfucker was going to the Jets.
Who the hell knows?
Right. Oh my mama.
Now
back with Minnesota, so you got JJ Kryler and Wentz, and then fucking Bromer.
But I didn't mean Bogey. I know that's one of the. I remember when I first started IDP, right? I should have rephrased this better, right? Bogey was teaching me like players to like, hey, these are some Planet players. This is back during COVID when I first started IDP, right? When Bogey first introduced me, and he said, Jack Sanborn's a name that you want to remember at times. So yeah, but that just came to my head, Bogey. I'm sorry for saying one of your favorites. I should have corrected it and said the proper that it's a person that you introduced me to. And that was one of the first fantasy IDP names that I was mentioned to me, but back in the day, back 6 years ago. Well, also the Panthers, as I said, are trading for Andy Dalton to the Eagles, and the Colts
Eagles got Tanner McKee and the Red Rifle.
Now, also the Colts and the Eagles are monitoring a trade for edge Jonathan Grenard.
Yeah, he was rumored to be trying to get what we were rumored to be trading for as well. 100%, man. I want to say his contract is coming up as well. That's why he's on the block. Or he might have just, matter of fact, let me pull this shit up. Everything. Is there anything out on what's the asking price for him, bro? Because if
Grenard, I think they're looking for picks. I think they're looking for picks if I recall.
Because I remember you saying on the Tuesday show that little brother Bosa restructured his shit.
It was 17.
You know what I mean?
17.
And it was rumored to be for to help bring Big Brother in, right?
Yep.
If they don't bring Big Brother in, because we need help at that position. Well, we need depth at that position, 100%. So with Renard being on the block, I'm thinking, bro, they still might be in play for him. But I haven't heard nothing about what the compensation is for bruh that Minnesota's asking about. Trying to pull his contract up.
Now there was one suspension. Saints defensive back Beanie Bishop got a 3-game suspension.
Oh wow!
So I don't know if it was PEDs or whatever. Now, as for contracts that were restructured,
hold on. I think we got a contract drop.
Yeah, we do.
Give me 2 seconds.
No problem.
want to say we do, bro.
Let's stick to that.
Oh no, that is that league business or is that extent? Oh yeah, extensions and contracts. Here we go.
Now, as for wide receiver DJ Moore in Buffalo, they restructured his contract. They cleared $17.7 million in cap space for 2026. His cap hits for 2026 is $6.75 million. 2027 to 2029, it's 28.9, and 2030, it's only 4.4, and it's a void year.
And you said that's for DJ Moore?
That's for DJ Moore, yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I love that, bro. Oh,
now, as for your 49ers,
hold on, real fast. Bogey said that's a completely fabricated story, robot. Oh, my mama. Jack Stamward, he was floating around. He was a
what up, Biggs?
I had a few shares of that motherfucker when he first came in. I ain't gonna lie, 100%. But he ain't did shit. I thought he was gonna be something in Dallas last year, just based on that they didn't have nobody over there, and Overshown was coming off that injury, and we didn't see Overshown until about week 7, week 8, maybe. We didn't see Shamar James didn't do nothing. I just seen what's my boy name that's over there? Damn. He just signed somewhere else. Fuck, I can't think of the other linebacker's name that was over there. He just signed somewhere. So, you know what I mean? When they brought in the white boy, I was thinking that motherfucker might pop off, but he didn't do not a motherfucking thing. Oh, everything.
Now, as for your
hold on, one more thing, Lee. We got Bakes in the building. Shout out Bakes. So look, I gotta give you a little backstory, Lee. So look, last show, right? On Tuesday, I said the Ray Turds, right? And Bakes, I guess he wasn't there for the last show, right? So that motherfucker ended up watching it, and he was like, "Oh, this is how we getting down, JD? You talking about my team? I thought it was all good." So I told that motherfucker, I said, "Look, bruh, when you work with somebody for like 2 years straight for damn near every day, you know, some of y'all slayings and shit get the rubbing off on shit, pause." So just that day, I was just in the moment, and, you know, that shit just blurted out, but the shit sounded so motherfucking funny, though, Bakes. Oh, my mama. Oh, everything. That shit Lightweight had me crying. So when I see you, you know, respond to that shit, bro, that shit definitely doubled back and had me crying on my mama. But, you know, I mean, hey, love and fair is all love.
Hey, Bakes, I'm going to tell you something. I did something in my podcast today, and I'm going to address your Raiders, not as the Ray Turds, but I'll address them as the Ray Turds.
Hey, but look, bro. So every time I just hear the Raiders, because when I be in my wifey car, she got the satellite radio, so I listen just to the channel 88 NFL radio, right? And so, like, when them motherfuckers be talking about the Raiders, or if I hear it on the motherfucking TV, if I'm watching whatever I'm watching, and they say the Raiders, the first thing that comes in my mind is the ears, and that motherfucker say Ray Turd, because I've never heard nobody say that shit, bruh. 100%, and bruh, Bakes, really, bro. I didn't been in the Coliseum, bro. My cousin, where the jersey at? Right here.
Yeah.
Right here, bro. I've been in the Coliseum in the thick, really in the thick of the shit, bro. 100% and turned up. So, like I said, I ain't got no problems with the Raiders or nothing like that. I'm working with this motherfucker right here every day, and you know what I mean. It's like, bro, that's the first. Whatever somebody say the Raiders, bro. It's no lie, bro.
It's like saying Denver. It's the donkey's asses.
Cold world, bro. No, that I don't think about them when you say that. But for some reason about the Raiders, bro,
the Raiders, right
here, it just fucking blows my mind, dog. 100%.
Well, maybe the Raiders might Ray Turds this year, might do something, and they might not be a pile of shit to me this year. They might do something, and I may say, "Hey, Bakes, they're not the Ray Turds. They might be the Raiders."
Oh shit! Hey, that shit is hilarious, bro.
Bakes, you know I love you like a brother, man.
Hey, Bakes, it was a Broncos fan on Stay Tuned Live, not this week, but last week, and that motherfucker came in firing. Pew, 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 pew. And Lee didn't want to do. Hey, he just had his shield up, his motherfucking Power Ranger shield or whatever. Oh my mom, he was trying to just block that shit. He didn't. His AK-47 wasn't loaded that night. Oh my mama.
Hey, I went off though.
And now he got the alley-oop from a Kansas City fan to go on his show. Oh man, so hey, Lee got a lot of shit on his plate right now. With
I know. He's like, he's watching the show. I don't know his name, but man, he's like, I'd love you to come on. I go, well, if I'm going on your show, you're gonna be coming to my show for sure.
His name is A Chief Podcast. Shout out to A Chief Podcast on TikTok, man. I see the picture right now, bruh. If you watching, we appreciate you for pulling up and watching, tapping in with our dog ears to the streets 100%. You know what I mean? Clip this so that way Lee can shoot this to A Chief Podcast and let him know that we gave him a shout out. And welcome to the community of Chief Podcast 100%, man.
Yeah,
you know?
hey, I welcome it. Because you know what? If I got invited, I'm not going to say, hey, there's no invitation on my end. Twice a year, I told them this morning, you're more than welcome. You know, I said I looked at my list today. I said, I'm missing Arizona, Buffalo, Miami, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. And I got all bases covered for next season.
Seattle, Arizona.
I'm missing Arizona, Buffalo, Miami, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. And I got all the
you can scratch Miami off. Emil is a Miami fan.
That's true. Yeah, it's true.
Shout out to my prime minister, man.
God rest one of my friends from Massachusetts.
Arizona,
right?
you said Arizona,
Buffalo, Miami,
Seattle.
Miami and Seattle
Take
and Tampa
Miami
Bay.
off.
Now, God rest
Take
my
Miami
friends.
off. Hey, we got a Tampa Bay fan. So shout out to Buck Wild. He's part of Ignorant Thinkers podcast.
Oh,
my mama. Oh shit. You gotta play the Bucks this year?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you and Buck. Hey, tag Philadelphia Den right now and say Philly Den in the chat. I need to get plugged in with Paul's with Buck Buck Nasty or Buck Wild for the podcast.
Okay.
You tag Dennis right now, bro, or asking whenever you get a chance. We do got a Buck fan that make content. He make it with Philly Den on my mama.
Okay.
100%.
Okay,
and then you said the Seahawks. We got a Seahawk.
We got
Bogey got the alley-oop with Brody. His name is Bogey. What's our Seattle fan? Fuck, why I can't think of Lord Brody name right now. Fuck. Hey, Bogey says your team name is the Chargers. Damn, I can't think of Lord Bro. Smith. Steezy A. Smith. Steezy is he born and raised in Seattle. Oh my mama, he covers all of Seattle sports. Oh my mama. Okay. So all we need is a Buffalo and what else?
Miami. Well, I had a friend in Massachusetts.
Miami. You don't gotta say Miami. We got Miami.
Yeah, I know.
Right. We got Miami, Tampa, and Seattle out the way.
Yes, sir. He won't ever say. What's it? Bogey says he won't ever say anything to anyone's face, only when it's in the chat. Hey, Bogey, I'm opening my big fat mouth paws this year.
Nah, that motherfucker. Hey, look, bruh. You already know when you go on your haterade hour.
Hey, my haterade hour is gonna get larger paws this year. What? Which Kermie?
Hey, when the shots is being sent, you can't be ducking the shots.
No, I'm not gonna duck because you know what? You can only duck something for so long. I'm welcome. I watched back a lot of my shows. I did duck a lot last year. I ain't gonna lie. Watch back. Yes, I did. But you know what? I'm not here to duck. I'm here to take it because you know what? You can give
pause.
You also have to take it too. Hey, you know you gotta live in the powder
100%.
Hey, Peacock, hey, powder blue haterade. But hey, I'm not gonna go there, Peacock.
And you see me, right? Look, and you see me when I get on this motherfucker, right? I'm fully unbiased at all. You know what I mean? Like my enemies in football is the Cowboys and the fucking Seahawks. 100%, right? And yeah, I throw them motherfuckers to Seahawks 100%. You know, that's a shot. You know what I mean? You know, they can get on this motherfucker and get to talking whatever the fuck they want to talk about. But yet, when it comes to the fantasy shit, bro, everything is out the window.
Oh, exactly.
100%, bro. I don't care about none of that. I don't have no bias. So from the Super Bowl, when the Super Bowl is done in the fat bitch scene, all the way to August, it's wartime. I can go at it with any motherfucking fan base there is. 100%. We can go banter for banter. And that's open all invitation smoke right now. But once the first game kick off in September, bro, all that shit is out the window. It's fantasy time. 100%.
Now, as for your 49ers, Trey Greenlaw, he did a 1-year, $6 million fully guaranteed, which is and he got 2.5 for a signing bonus.
Yeah, that's good. And that's 2 years removed from the Achilles injury. So last year he was still trying to, you know, get his feet wet, you know what I mean, coming off that injury pause. 100%. Now here it is 2 years away from that injury. So yeah, hopefully bro ready to go. And then on top of just the young bulls that we have in the linebacker room that had played a major role last year, just based on that we was completely hurt at that position, Dre Greenlaw can, you know, not have to play as much, play in key situations, and also get the young bulls ready. So I love everything we've done in this off season so far.
Now, shout out to the Ginger Ninja Dennis. His Vikings are planning extensions for Brian O'Neill and Jordan Addison.
A cold world. And so Brian O'Neill just made my last video, my last solo video, 100%. I broke down the Minnesota. I broke down the Minnesota offensive line 100%. So shout out to Brian O'Neill. Shout out to Darrisaw. Shout out to Donovan Jackson. Shout out to Will Fries 100%. They have a high-powered offensive line and a lot of draft capital and a lot of cap-wise spent into the offensive line. And then
so this could be a big year for Jordan Addison if he wants to get that big money.
Come on now. He's a first-round pick. So, yeah, they're going to have to decide if they want to extend him pause or let him walk after this year.
Yeah. Now, as for the Buccaneers, offered Mike Evans more money than the 49ers, but he chose the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm glad you said that because shout out to the fucking shout out and my boy Lee. Oh, Lee, you's a cold motherfucker. And this is why I fuck with you too, bro, because you do not fuck with Acho at all, right?
With who? Ocho?
Acho.
I'm not a fan of his, man.
Trust me, I know. Ever since we've been working together, and I told you that when they was on TV, that was one of my favorite shows, right? So when you go on
he hates Justin Herbert.
So no, he don't hate Herbert. But look though, so you told me you watched a podcast, right?
Yeah,
too, right?
Speak Easy, right?
Speak Easy, right. So if you go and Shady is locked in with Mike Evans, right?
Yeah.
Shady say, bro was done with what they was doing over there. So for you to say that Tampa offered bruh more money in a state where it ain't no federal tax, and that motherfucker chose to go from the East Coast to the West Coast for less money, like it shows what Shady said. Like, bro, that motherfucker wanted up out of there for some reason. 100%.
Yeah, he has been talking. He was talking a lot about Brock Purdy too.
What's the name of the motherfucking podcast again?
Speak Easy.
There you go. 100%.
Yeah. And I mean, and he did speak very highly of and I didn't tell you and Bogey that I was watching a podcast yesterday. George Kittle said this year he'll be playing quite a few games for the 49ers.
That motherfucker ain't coming back till November.
The reason he said he tore his ACL, but where he tore it with
that motherfucker didn't have no ACL tear. That motherfucker had an Achilles.
And he said he tore it down the bottom. And he said if it was upper, it would have been a lot longer, but he tore it lower.
That motherfucker is old as me.
I know he is old, but he said he claims he'll be playing quite a few games this year.
Hey, Lee, he ain't 1888 old.
Hey, no one's me. I know that. That's not right. That's right.
Hey, bro, do you believe that right there? Do you think he plays? So when he says he plays a lot of games, do you think?
I think he plays. I think he plays like 4 or 5 tops. I don't see a lot of games. I see end of the season. I see November for me, November, if anything happens like that. I don't see a lot of games. I see 4 or 5 tops.
And I think even though we signed Jake Tonjes, part of the our additions this year, and Jake Tonjes in spots looked great last year, filling in for Brody 100%. He caught the game-winning touchdown week 1 against the fucking Super Bowl champs 100%. But yet also, I just said George Kittle is like my age, but not as old as Lee, 100%, right? So my thing is like off camera, backstage. And me and Lee, like, we've been on our Dynasty shit, right? And we love Stovers. Yeah. Fuck King Sadiq, because he not going to be there. No. Hopefully, we can go get Stovers. That motherfucker nastier than a motherfucker.
Stovers is basically your 1A next to Sadiq.
100%. And Stovers don't block like GKO, but Stovers is a motherfucking weapon inside, damn near all the way over the field. If y'all got some chance, go look at Eli Stovers. What is it? Vanderbilt League?
Vanderbilt, yeah.
Look, y'all go look at, if y'all play Dynasty or fuck it. Yeah, even in redraft, fuck it. He might be where the penny land on. That motherfucker is walking into a role. Go watch Stovers out of motherfucking Vanderbilt. His tape is fucking nasty, y'all.
Yeah, it is. 100%. If you can't get Sadiq, he's the next tight end there.
And
it's not even close. That's how much I'm talking about. Because I ain't gonna lie, if it's Sadiq for me, I mean, it goes Sadiq, and then it goes Stowers, and then after that, there really is nobody else.
And Eli, Sadiq, right, with him running that 4.39, right. To me, and we've been talking about this shit for the last couple of weeks, Lee. I don't think that motherfucker makes it past 15. You know what I mean? So with Miami just shipping off Waddle, they need offensive playmakers 100%. Even though you got Jeff Hafley in there, but the best thing for a young quarterback
is a tight end.
Fucking tight end, 100%. Then you got your stadium home, your stadium mate,
the Rams,
the Rams. Who, even though they drafted a tight end last year in the second round, but also Sadiq is not what Ferguson is, and they re-signed Higbee as well. But I don't think they gave. But fucking Sadiq is like an offensive weapon.
If you give Matthew Stafford a weapon like that, holy fuck!
And then, like how you just said, though, they were in on AJ Brown, and then on Tuesday's show, you also said that they were shopping Devontae in order to get the offense even better, bro. They're all in. So, in my opinion, at that 13 pick, they're either going that tight end or they're going to go one of them receivers.
Exactly.
Here with Puka going down the road, 100%.
And the Rams they have showed that they're all in. So
then from what they did in free agency, just based on trading for Big Duffy and signing his secondary mate as well.
Yeah. Now, as for the Packers, the Rams, and the Vikings have been linked to Anthony Richardson.
The Packers and who else?
Packers, Rams, and the Vikings.
Packers, Rams, Vikings. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Packers. Oh, yeah. They all the same fucking tree, damn near.
Exactly.
The Rams and the Packers, for sure, they come from the same tree. And then KLC, I want to say he's somewhat form of that same tree as well. So, yeah, that's a damn good move for them, bro. And then with the Vikings, you just got Kyler and JJ, so he just get to kick back. The Packers, they don't got no backup like that, so he get to kick back and learn up under Jay Love. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, we know that we talked about Tuesday about the Dolphins being interested in Jimmy G. They are still going to pursue that, they said. And the Raiders are interested in Joe Flacco.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
But why were they the Raiders on that right there?
Because I'm trying to be, Because I was reading. I haven't changed it around.
Hey, you in your professional mode right now, big bro. That motherfucker said the Raiders are interested in Joe Flacco.
Yes, sir.
He kept it real podcast professional right there.
I have to be that because I do want to expand it. Now, as for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they could pivot to Kirk Cousins if Rodgers doesn't return. I know we discussed that Tuesday.
Yeah.
Now,
I got a question for you.
yes.
And and the chat can respond too. And this is one of the narratives in the mainstream media, sports media. Do you sign Kirk Cousins right now instead of waiting on Aaron Rodgers? Or is it something maybe because the Steelers haven't done nothing, they know that AR8 is coming back? He ain't AR12 no more. He AR8. So do they kind of like already know that Brad coming back?
But I don't know. But I know a lot of Pittsburgh. I've seen a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers players that are getting very uncomfortable that they're doing the exactly same thing as last year, having to wait. And
What's
a lot of the
OGs, what's that OG defensive lineman name?
Is it Cam Hayward?
Hayward?
Hayward,
Cam
yeah.
Hayward. So you remember what Hayward said in April because Rodgers was doing the fucking McAfees and he was like, bro, is you coming or not? Pause or some shit like that. And this one, once bro finally got in there, he was finally accepted into their culture.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's don't hang us out to dry.
Yeah,
I'm kind of like, go ahead.
And I'm just saying, because you look at it, it's like, oh, we have to work. Then we have to do the draft, the free agency. It kind of messes everything up. I used to understand what these veteran players are saying. Hey, Rodgers is holding everything standstill, you know?
Only thing that kind of gives me what feeds into me believing into the narrative that motherfucker already got something locked in is that
Pittsburgh's the only home.
They ain't brought nobody in, and the motherfucking Michael Pittman move. 100%. Michael Pittman, that move wasn't no big ass move. Pause. 100%.
No,
because they gave up the second for Brad last year. Hey, it's my bad, y'all. Then when you bring in Michael Pittman, you know what I mean? That's showing that, yeah, they trying to add to this off. And you brought in Rico as well. You know what I mean?
So they added to the offense. Exactly. Now, also, the Ravens have serious interest in wide receiver Stephon Diggs.
Who?
The Ravens.
Oh, shit.
And the Chargers are very interested in Joanna Jennings.
Oh, I love that for y'all, bro. 100%, bro. Another big body out there. But see, that's the thing, though, with the Keenan shit, right? Like how you led off with Keenan maybe being rumored back to y'all. Only thing is, Joanna, they're going to bring him in for at least 15 mil a season.
I know
right?
he was looking for 20, but teams that are monitoring him, which is the Chargers and the Titans, will not sign him unless he comes down in this price.
No, 100%. Yeah, because that motherfucker is like 28, 29 years old. But my thing is like how when you was just talking about OG Keenan Allen come back. Pause. That's stopping our progression from seeing what the KLS and the Trey Harris is 100% on top of, the Gatson and all that 100%. And even though y'all got money, it's like, nah, y'all don't gotta bring in fucking Joanna to take away from these young brothers, even though I would love that because I got Herbert as one of my motherfucking favorite quarterbacks in fantasy going into this year, just based off the McDaniel addition. Now you add more weapons to bruh 100%. So yeah, but I got shares in Trey Harris and KLS. So fantasy wise, I wouldn't. It's a double-edged sword because any additions to your offense is going to help my Herbert shares as well.
Now, as for the Giants and the Browns, they're going to be targeting wide receiver Carnell Tate in the draft.
Giants and the Browns. So,
yes.
No, Jay Love for the Browns. I mean, for the Giants.
No, because they said Adam Schefter said the Jeremiah Love sweepstakes starts at 5 to 9.
So starting at 5,
which is the Giants.
They can trade down with maybe one of them teams that's in the top 10 and still get one of them wide receivers and trade down if they're not into J Love. So hopefully that happens and our Scatterboo shares continue to rise because just the rumors of him falling to the Giants got your Scatterboo shares kind of like teetering right now. And I do not like that, bro. I swear to you, I am not going to lie.
Now, as for Deebo Samuel, he's been linked to the Packers, the Titans, and the Chargers.
Man, don't nobody want that motherfucker, man.
No.
That motherfucker was forced into them 73 receptions last year. They didn't have nobody over there in Washington, bro. That motherfucker was forced into the motherfuckers. I love you, Debo. Appreciate you, everything you did as a gang member. But fantasy-wise in 2026, I didn't even draft you last year, and you did produce last year, but you're definitely not on my radar in 2026, wherever you go. And it better not be back home in Santa Clara. Please.
Derek
John
says,
Lynch,
I don't
no.
want. Derek says, I don't want Diggs to the Ravens. That is where wide receivers go to die. And then Derek says, don't like that. My Diggs in the Chen Wealth. Then Peacock says the Texans should sign D-Hop again and let him retire in Houston.
Talk that shit, Peacock. Go ahead and let him teach all them young bulls over there 100%. Because and Peacock can contest to this, or he can concur to this.
Peacock, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like the shit they're saying about Keenan coming back. I don't really think that's a good idea.
Look,
let me see KLS. Let me see Trey Harris. We wasted I don't want to waste a second round pick on Trey Harris. I want to see what he has.
Hey, Peacock, like I was finna say, bro, that motherfucker D-Hop fantasy-wise has been quarterback proof his whole fucking career in Houston, huh? Peacock could tell us every fucking quarterback and every fucking quarterback that he caught a touchdown from in the state of Texas, bro. In the 713, and it's been a whole shitload of them motherfuckers. And that motherfucker been producing fantasy-wise for us for his whole 7-8 years in fucking Houston. 100%. D-Hop was one of the most quarterback-proof wide receivers in fantasy for us, bro, for these last 10 years, dog. 100%.
Now, as for some draft news, visits, and workouts, offensive lineman draft.
We got something like that.
Draft.
No, we ain't gonna.
No.
League business, injury updates. Nah, fuck it. My bad, big bro.
It's all right. Well, offensive lineman Alex Harkey from Oregon has private workouts with 4 teams. Carson Beck, which is your man from Miami, he's having his second Steelers top 30 visit.
Wait. For real? And do you know how many top 30 visits you get? Or no, that's a dumbass question. You only get 30 visits.
Yeah, well, this is his second visit with the Steelers.
So if it's only 30 visits, they use 2 visits on him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And
that was a dumb question. Even though my teachers, I remember them saying, "Oh, there was never such thing as a dumb." That was a dumb question, y'all.
Now, as for wide receiver Denzel,
clip that.
Yeah. As for wide receiver Denzel Boston, he has visits with 12 different teams.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a first round wide receiver for sure.
As for cornerback Jalen Kilgore, has visits with the Eagles, Texans, Panthers, and the Colts and the Seahawks.
Oh yeah, Seahawks. They lost. They cornered Reek Woolen to the Eagles. Shit, I never heard of bruh, but he sounded like he fits a lot of they motherfucking schemes. Them teams that got great defenses for sure. What school you said he's from?
He's from I forget cornerback. I forget where. I think he was in Oregon. I'm not sure if it's Oregon or something like that. But as for the offensive guard from Penn State, Lone, he has visits with the Vega Lone.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
He has visits with the Eagles, Chargers, and Ravens over the next couple days.
So Ravens at 14. They still got Max Crosby. Eagles is in the 20s.
And the Chargers,
y'all in the 20s as well. He's not allowed. He
ain't laughing there unless
the Eagles and the Chargers. Y'all not getting him.
No,
100%.
I think. As for the Bears, they're hosting offensive lineman Jager Burton, and the Patriots are hosting Adam Randall, running back.
These rookies.
Yeah, and the 49ers are hosting wide receiver Casey Concepcion.
Yeah, I did see that as well. 100%. That motherfucker is an all-purpose wide receiver. He's punt returning, kick returning, do it all wide receiver. He does have last year, I want to say he had like 8 drops, 100%. You know what I mean? So one of the things he does bring into going into his draft analysis is that the boy does drop balls, pause 100%. But for us to be picking at 27, he's not one of them top tier wide receivers. I will wait on him. He's not the wide receiver that I want at 27.
Now there is a wide receiver in this draft. His name is Chris Bell from Louisville, who tore his ACL, is ahead of schedule, expected full clearance by training camp, and is still viewed as a potential first round pick.
100%. So from from before you said this, he's been rumored as a second-round pick because of the ACL, right? So I was watching tape on that motherfucker, right?
I watched him yesterday.
That motherfucker he's taking 7-yard slants, going to house 65 yards. 100%. That motherfucker is a not a big body, but a nice frame, wide receiver that can bully motherfuckers and has the ability to take it from anywhere on the house and anywhere on the field and make plays from anywhere on the field.
I was watching a video that he posted or his team posted, and he was cutting.
Yeah, he's nasty,
like
bro.
He was jumping, cutting like nothing had happened.
Yeah, that motherfucker nasty, dog. 100%.
Now the mock draft trends, they have Sadiq to the Rams at 13. Carnell Tate.
Hey, I just said that, bro. That's one of the ones that I've been seeing, bro. Facts, my bad.
And Carnell Tate to the Giants at 5. And the Patriots have edge Mason Thomas. R. Mason they have the Patriots.
R. Mason Thomas. Yeah,
R. Mason, yeah.
I have been hearing about him. My bad.
Yeah. Now, as for Andy Reid, he's expected to use the Wildcat packages with Justin Fields.
That shit is crazy, bro. So, Andy Reid has, brought in Michael Vick after Michael Vick had went through what he went through 100%, you know what I mean? Andy Reid has experience with Donovan McNabb 100%. Andy Reid has experience with Alex Smith, bringing him out of San Francisco and getting him into the playoffs 100%. So, yeah, it's a good thing that Justin Fields gets to work with B-Enemy and fucking cheeseburgers and nuggies 100%, you know what I mean? Because he gets to learn how to play the position, and he don't got to worry about Pat Mahomes in April, in May, in June, in July, in August, because Pat Mahomes is still trying to recover. So he gets 6 months of straight #1 reps up under the best football coach in the league right now for the last 6-7 years. 100%.
How much time do you think Patty Mahomes misses? A few games?
I say he's back, bro. He's back at week 1. Oh, my mama. That motherfucker ain't missing no games. 100%.
Now, as
for you know what? One thing, Lee. Hold on. I'm glad you said that. Oh, shit. Give me 2 seconds, bro. Go ahead. Keep going. Pause.
Now, as for Jeremiah Smith, who's coming out next year in the pause in the draft, he wants to be drafted by the Dolphins because he's from Miami.
That motherfucker ain't making it to what pick they got, number 11?
Yeah, he doesn't come out. Jeremiah Smith doesn't come out till next year though.
Oh, Jeremiah Smith, my bad. Yeah. The Ohio State wide receiver.
Now, as for Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson has taken up boxing for conditioning this year. I'm surprised that
the hands and the feet.
Yeah, but I'm surprised to letting him do that because he's a quarterback throwing with his hands, with gloves on.
The hands and the feet, bro.
Yes,
100%. Hey, they need to teach him on how to slide into third base or slide into first base, slide into home plate instead of trying to be a fucking crash out.
And Derek says D-Hop was good until he went to the Ravens last year. Hence why I don't want Diggs there. Peacock says we need cornerback of depth. The drop off from the starters is crazy.
Yeah, I love. So you got Reed. You brought in Reed 100%. You know, what I mean, that definitely. I mean, even when they brought in CJ, that let y'all know that y'all still wanted to bring in depth 100%.
And
you know what I mean. So yeah, for sure, bro.
And Bogey says Matt Nagy is an Andy Reid disciple. He also drafted Justin Fields, so he should be theoretically know that system.
There it is, there, bro.
Now, as for Hollywood Brown, he credits Jalen Hurts' deep ball pause for the Eagles move he made.
Say that again.
Hollywood Brown credits Jalen Hurts' deep ball
for
the Eagles move pause. Yeah, that's what he credits. Now, as for I need that league drop if you have it.
Big bro.
Thank you, sir. Here is some big news here. The NFL is preparing for replacement officials if the CBA is not reached. They have already reached out to college referees to possibly bring them in if they don't get a deal in place.
Wasn't that a few years ago? They was just going through the same shit.
The last time we dealt with that was 2012, I think was.
Oh, 2012.
2012. That's when they're That's
Tell me if you can read what this says.
I really can't, to be honest with you.
So remember how I told you I got the Ultra Flares?
Yeah.
That motherfucker says Kermit's dad.
What?
That's Kermit's dad. That's Pat Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes Sr.
You know, my mama did the DUI king.
we don't condone that on this channel, but to say
No, for sure. But that is the dad.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah. He was a great pitcher. I ain't gonna lie, but
Oh, my mama, that motherfucker. Hey, when I seen that motherfucker, I started crying when that motherfucker was in here.
I'll trade you.
Come on. Oh, world, bruh. Oh,
Now, as for the NFLPA, they elected J.C. Treader as the executive director of the NFLPA.
yeah, that motherfucker, J.C. Trotter. If you go watch, and I'm a big fan of Pablo Torre.
Is it
Pablo
Treader or
Torre.
Trotter?
Yeah, he was an offensive lineman for the Browns, but J.C. Trotter name comes up in the in the fucking players union shit, right? So go if y'all can go type in Pablo Torre. He used to work for ESPN. He's an investigative reporter, man. Go watch Pablo Torre's investigation on the NFLPA shit, and J.C. Trotter name come up allegedly. But yeah.
Now, as for the competition committee, proposals will be coming next week. That's at the owners meeting, so we'll have a lot of that stuff, rule changes and all that kind of stuff coming out next week, possibly. I know this, and the Steelers and the Browns have submitted rule proposals. Now, as for the owners are set to vote on the Raiders succession plan, Egan Durbin is buying a small stake of the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, from what's his name? From Davis. He's buying I think a 6% share. But
wait. Say that one more time, big bro. I missed that.
The owners are expected to vote on the Raiders succession plan. Egan Durbin stake option. He's going to buy a boatload of shares from the owner, the Raiders owner. I think it's 6 to 7% shares. But he's
how many? What you say the percentage was?
I think it's 6 to 7%.
Yeah, because you only have to have majority owner. I want to say it's like 30-40% majority to be the owner. 100%.
Yeah.
I just seen that not too long ago.
He did say he's not selling the team, but if it comes a time down the road, if he does, but that'll be voted on. But I think it's 6 to 7%. I believe it was.
What's up, Bo?
What's up? It's the 51-49 is already.
Nah, I just seen something not too long ago because damn, I wish I would have seen, but it was just something about 40%, bro. You only got to have minimum 40% to be the majority owner. Yeah, just based on the way that you break it down. I just seen that.
You're right. No, this is the fact, because if you have 40%, somebody else got to have 41, or otherwise the other 60% could be made up of groups. You know what I mean?
Now, shout out to the Ginger Ninja for correcting me this morning while I was doing the retirements. Logan Wilson retired after 6 seasons. What? Wide receiver T.Y. Hilton retired after 11 seasons. What? Bart Scott retired. And Dennis corrected me. Lee, you forgot my Vikings. Adam Thielen announced his retirement from the NFL, as did C.J. Ham announced his retirement.
Not C.J. Ham.
So thank you, Dennis, for that this morning. It's all good. But I'm human. I'm not a robot all the time. I do forget things. Now, as for miscellaneous news, the Rams withdrew competition proposals for about Week 16 controversies. I guess that 2-point conversion. And Caleb Williams filed trademark for Iceman, and he filed another trademark for his. Oh
my God.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right? Because Drake's trying to drop this album called Iceman. So no, I think that's why that's like a thing. Like he's trying to trademark Iceman.
And he trademarked also, I guess,
hold on. I think Caleb's been Iceman like his whole I think that's been his nickname as a football player for a long time. So I would be pretty annoyed too if some Drake just all of a sudden, I'm Iceman now. And it's like, bro, you are not ice cold, Drake. You are lukewarm at best.
And also, Tom Brady is open to would like to be the flag football quarterback in the 2028 Olympics.
And I caught this, but I had him competing in it because I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He got a quick ass release. I'm pretty sure that would still be relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're not getting hit, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's this? Derek said, yeah, Pat Mahomes card, yeah. Peacock goes, Val Kilmer is the original Iceman in Top Gun, and Top Gun. Top Gun, yeah. He was, yeah.
He's the
right.
Iceman.
Yes, man. Yeah. And that's all the news.
I'm totally Maverick.
Now, also, JD and I might go live tomorrow if for the flag football game, possibly.
Word.
Possibly.
I might tap in with y'all. I'm gonna be in a lab tonight and tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow's actually up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
But because someone actually might get in there. But yeah, well, I'll tap in with y'all.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
true.
it.
Peacock says, "Hell yeah, Brady would kill in flag football, except for when they need him to run."
Yeah, for real, huh? I didn't think about that part.
Yeah, man.
You know what though? What just do a lot of PEDs right now. Right?
Yeah, that's probably possibly yeah.
It is. Look, PEDs are great.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we my bad. This motherfucking I just had to man, I'm just doing the last little load of laundry. But you know what I mean? I'm supposed to be out there already right now. It's good though.
Is this
That
for
way
a new?
I won't
new
just touch down to the studio and start drinking right away. Because I like
go.
drinking when I record and do mushrooms. But we're also gonna film this whole thing today.
Nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be dope. I'm doing a little a bogeymentary type shit. I think that's what I call it.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and I've been watching. I mean, I've been actually kind of vocal about this on the show this past month or two. Where I've been talking about how I'm really trying to hone my discipline in all various disciplines. Some because I'm on purpose a not disciplined person when it comes to certain things that I enjoy. I enjoy getting fucked up. So to be like, yeah, let's do that. You know what I mean? But I should have the discipline to be like, okay.
Hey, Peacock, I'll let JD know about that. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. My camera's freezing up. All right. I don't know. Hold on a sec. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it.
Derek, what'd you tell him?
And this blurry?
He's already talking over everyone. I think you're on a delay today. That's why you've been just talking over everyone. Because it's not like your normal talking over. I think you might have been on a delay. See, even there, you heard that you heard that in real time, huh? Because you responded 10 seconds later. My shit was on a mad delay the other day. He said something to me and I didn't catch it in real time. And I was like, oh, I totally would have responded. I was like, then you're ready. I moved on to the next thing. Roll one more, get this laundry finished, and get back on that road.
How deep down the mission are you out there, Peacock?
What is that? Like a 6 hour, 8 hour? What kind of trip is that? Because Peacock, from Houston to where he's at, or where he lives.
I don't know.
He got there pretty quick. Yesterday, I remember he was like, "All right, y'all, I'm on the way."
Yeah, he did.
Next thing you know, he was sending pictures he is cracking over here. Oh shit!
Yeah, those videos were kind of cool.
That motherfucker teleported.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like you had a great time.
Come on, bro.
Yes, sir.
You put on the boot. You gotta put on the boots, bro, and fucking giddy up. You know what I'm saying?
So hope matters.
Giddy up. Look, boy, pick me up. Every time my phone rang, nigga, there goes fuck.
My bad. One of my motherfucking dogs got out. That bitch was out on the back street. Oh my man, bitch, you ain't got nowhere to motherfucking go. Use a motherfucking puppy. What the fuck are you doing?
Peacock said it's a 5 hour. Peacock said it's a 5 hour drive.
Oh, that's right. You can enter from that side of the street too, huh?
Yeah, my property go from the front to the back. Pause.
That's right. Like a lot of those cribs is like that.
Nah, not on my block.
My bad.
It's some, but it ain't a lot.
We were watching that one thing. One of them houses was like that had the little speakeasy underneath it. Remember that shit?
Right. That's on Franklin on my mama. Facts.
Oh, word.
That was during Prohibition.
Yeah.
So like I said, Franklin goes from your hood to my hood. Franklin ends in my hood or it begins in my hood, however you want to state it.
It's crazy because one of my auntie's house in the city back in the days, and they were doing all right. It wasn't like a terrible part of the city, but you know how the city is all be like hella hilly. You feel me?
Come on now.
And then on this side of the house, it's the garage. You pull in, and when you walk in, now you go downstairs, and you're in the house and all that shit. And then on the other side of the street now, when you're going down the hill, that's the front door.
Get the fuck out of here. So
yeah.
That's federal as fuck.
It was pretty tight.
So it's multiple levels to the house.
Yeah, it's the tri-level. So
shit.
So you had like the garage, and then there was like a little like balcony thing, and then you could see, but it was no real privacy because you see all the other neighbors' balconies too. You know what I mean?
Hey, JD.
On that same street.
Peacock says if we go live tomorrow, he'd like to jump on.
Oh, for the flag football shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my mama. So only thing is tomorrow, I don't know what time that shit start is that we're meeting the contractor at some of the shit to start picking like the countertops and start looking at colors and shit for the house.
Oh, it's going down. You're going to like the gallery?
He got a few spots for us to go. Two spots for us to go.
Well, that's what they call it. Basically call it like when you're picking at the gallery or whatever it is.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. Remember my girl's homegirl that she works with that I was telling you about? That I was like, hey, do you know such and such? She's from Oak Park, right? So she's yeah, she's like 36, I think. But anyways, she got one of them joints over there, just like you, where it's like you got the front and the back thing because they're building it. She lives in the back of her mom's joint. They're building a whole thing back there.
The ADU.
Yeah.
Oh my mama. Look, bro. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of value in the properties out here, especially if you're in a certain area of Oak Park.
Get the motherfucking
in certain areas of Oak Park, they got old Victorians.
Oh, word. Do they allow people to like remodel those, or do they try to keep it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Well, because you know how sometimes they'll be like, you could remodel it, but they want to keep like the outside look a certain way. You know what I'm talking about? Because of the historic value of the house.
Right.
San Jose got joints like that where like it'll be like a whole cul-de-sac of all Victorian joints, and then like
we got whole blocks. We got whole blocks. So you got they start on 3rd Avenue, 4th Avenue by Pebble Beach. They don't got the Victorian. So 3rd Avenue behind them, they got them. 2nd Avenue, they got them. 1st Avenue, they got them. And all that Y Street, Y Street got them. But all that is right by UC Davis Hospital. You know what I mean? So that's the rich area of Oak Park. Them motherfuckers is about 750,000. You damn near got almost $1 million homes in Oak Park, depending if you got if you add the ADU and if you update your old Victorian. Yeah, 100%. They even got brick homes over there. Oh my mama.
Peacock says he's taking some snakeskin boots to Vegas in case we step out.
Come on now. Hey, I'm bringing my Bally's. 100%. I got Italian leather, bro. Oh my mama, I'm bringing my Bally's out to Vegas. 100%.
All right, fuck it. I gotta go get some Masons.
You coming with the Margellets?
Fuck, I might have to go get me some Masons.
Come on now.
Them on the low end, the bitches is like 900.
Come on now.
That's in them outlet bitches. You know what I mean? Because the reason I looked at it is I went down the rabbit hole one time because I think it was you I asked. I was like, man, I've been listening to a lot of Draco. Fuck are Masons? What kind of shoes are those? And you're like, the Marcellos? I was like, oh yeah, that's right, the Marcellos. You know what I'm saying? So
Come on now.
Start looking them bitches up. Shit is dope.
Derek said, subscribe and hit the thumbs
up for the
GWN, man.
Appreciate you, Derek.
100%. We just hit 2 hours a day on this beautiful Friday, the first day of spring. Shout out to the Ears to the Street said that shit. Yeah, man. You know, like I've been saying, like this is our full second year of completely covering the NFL from beginning to end, from end to beginning, however you want to say it, 100%. You know what I mean? This is still early March, mid-March, whatever you want to say. Yeah, today the 20th, I think. So it's the end of March, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, we ain't took no days off, 100%. So yeah, appreciate everybody that's in the motherfucking chat that's been 10 toes since the beginning and even before the pre-existence of the GWN. That's just, you know what I mean, 100%. And shout out to everybody that's just now starting to find us, 100%. You are now tuned in to the GWN Network, bro. And we are covering everything fantasy football. We are taking you to your fucking fantasy championship from beginning to end, dog, 100%.
Hey, on God, bro, I've been thinking about this for real. Like, if we was on one of them redrafts, you know what I'm saying? Like, say it's the West Side League. If a motherfuckers would throw like an extra $50, or actually probably an extra $100 would do it. We could get legit. I could get a legit pendant. With some lab stones. You know what I mean? And then that'd be a motherfucker that he could wear it. You know, that's his. He's the champ. You know what I mean? Because it'll be like an actual piece of jewelry. You know what I mean? Cold
world, bro. That's a whole nother level to the
like, you know, that the GWN sign or the logo has iced out, like something like that, but like black stones and white.
Yeah, Derek says I missed the OJ and the Blunt for show for real.
Man, we just had backstage, Derek. We had a story that was tailored for Kidda that I had found not too long ago on my mama, and that was perfect for the OJ because it was about fucking crossing the border freely. But I ain't gonna give no specifics on it. But the motherfucking story was funnier than a motherfucker, bro. Oh, everything. Yeah, I've been so even though we ain't did the OJ and the Blunt for breakfast, trust me, I am still saving content for to do shows 100%. I am still saving stories. Every time I get a good story, like I don't know if y'all been too caught up on what Afro Man been going through.
No, what happened?
Oh man, so Afro Man, he's been on trial in Ohio, right? So I got that story saved. So I ain't
hey, bro.
I haven't deep dive into what he's on trial for, right? But so once I first saved the story about him being on trial, what came up next is a diss song to the police that he's beefing with. And that motherfucker got the police in the video. Oh my mama, Afro Man is on fire right now.
Hey, look,
and that's safe for orange juice and a Blunt for breakfast.
I know why he had a trial. Because he was supposed to go to court, right? But then he got high.
And then I got high. And then I got high. Come on now. All right, let me fire my wood up for that. Here, fuck it. We'll turn this into orange juice and the Blunt for breakfast. I'll pull up the trial right now. Watch this shit, y'all. Shout out to Afro Man. That motherfucker got a diss song to the police department, dog. Oh my mama. Specifically an officer. I ain't gonna play that though, because that got music on it.
Yeah.
We are trying to stay within the YouTube community guidelines, even though this is a free speech channel, all promotional use only, 100%. But yeah, you know, YouTube do be tripping off that bullshit, and it be some of them fake motherfucking YouTube channels that don't like you that will report you, 100%.
Oh wow, the Browns, their new stadium is going to be intense. Woo! The Browns' new stadium in Brock Park is targeted to open in 2029, is being designed to bring fans closer to the field than any NFL venue ever.
I got a hot take for the Browns' new stadium in 2029. They're going to go 0-17.
It says the first row will be just 16 feet away from the furthest.
Yeah, they're going to go 0-17 in that motherfucking stadium.
Hey, look at this, bro. What's so crazy about it, right? Is like they said they're gonna bring the action closer to the fans more than ever, right?
Them getting their ass whooped every day closer. The fans, we gonna see the fans closer getting their heart broken.
Cause you got the way I seen a blueprint of this new. Cause I'm a doctor, but I know architects. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
I seen a blueprint of this new stadium, right? It could fit a whopping 500 people.
I don't think the Browns want to be that
You're
close.
right there in the action.
500 people coming to the dog.
There's only 2 rows. Hold on, Lee, get this. There's only 2 rows around the whole field, right?
Bum.
500. So it fit all their fans.
I don't know, not nary one Browns fan in my life, dog.
There's 500 of them.
I do with my buddy Matt Perk, and he lives in Ohio.
Is he you remember Combat or Jake Combat from the Rum Boys back in the day?
That's the only Browns fan I know.
He was a Browns fan. He was actually from Cleveland. Drew Carey's a Browns fan.
Did you see they're closing the Pittsburgh public
Bone
schools
Thugs
down
has
from
gotta
the
be
22nd
Browns
to the
fan.
24th?
What'd you say, Lee?
Pittsburgh public schools will operate remotely from April 22nd to the 24th as the city prepares to host the draft. They're not going to have schools. They're going to have it remotely, though.
Hold on. This is badass. It's almost like,
Well, it's because it's going to be so crazy in them streets, brother.
Yeah.
Like the areas where they host it, thousands and thousands of people pour into that street. You know?
Yeah.
Shout out to our man Bernie Mac.
It was in Wisconsin last year. That's so that's right in his backyard. So he went out there. He said it was crazy.
I believe it. Here go Afro Man right here, y'all. Can y'all hear it?
Yep.
Look at him.
Surprised he showed up to court.
This shit is crazy, bro. Testifies in Ohio trial in Adams County. Joseph Foreman, known as professionally as Afro Man, took the stand in his trial in Adams County. In the lawsuit, Adams County Sheriff deputies claim Foreman used their likeness without permission. Foreman's defense says their case is about freedom of speech. Oh, that punk. Oh, they try to silence us. Their case is about freedom of speech. Okay, so look, this is what we're going to do.
Yes, sir.
This is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
Watch this. Shout out to Afro, man. It's a cold world out here, y'all. Please forgive my shit. I ain't hardwired right now. My Ethernet cord got broke out of my motherfucking computer. Luckily, it didn't break in the motherfucking computer. One of the reasons why I had to go get a new soundboard, but that's neither here nor there, but it's okay.
You want to know what's another some fly shit right here, right? On all the dope studios that I went to back in the days, right? Like, if shit wasn't like, against the wall and like out of the way, like, because I've been to some places where the console like area is like in the middle of the room on a table or a desk or whatever, you know what I mean? Or some kind of shit they built, but they would usually bolt down the joints on the top or have it like secured somehow. Like, you'd have like a harness or something, you know what I mean?
Well, my mom, my shit is from when the puppies got out. They the ones that broke.
Because they dragged one of them down, right?
They dragged 2 of them down. They broke my soundboard and they broke my Ethernet shit. Little bastards.
You know what was crazy is my son, right? I remember my son was 2 years old, and I'm like, what are you doing over there? He's hella quiet and shit. And I get close to him. He's right because he was like, I was watching TV and he's right there underneath the TV. TV's on the wall. And I'm like, what are you doing over there? I look and he has his milk, he has a sippy cup.
And he's like, but he's like drinking the milk. Then he's like, well, you know, like some for me, some for you, Xbox. Some for me, some for you, Xbox. He's just pouring it into the top. You know that the Xbox ones, the big, the original ones, the thick ones, you stand them up. You know what I mean? So he's just like in the freaking fan area, just putting milk in it. I was hot. I was like, all right, well, what are you gonna do? Like, he doesn't, you know, he doesn't know. Now he knows. He figured it out now. Oh yeah.
Come on now.
All right, this just came out. Derek might be listening. The Dallas Cowboys have moved on from trying to trade for Steelers Patrick Queen, Texans linebacker Algier Shahir, and Dolphins Jordan Brooks, and are now names being discussed. They're looking at Al-Shaair and Jordan Brooks instead of Patrick Queens now.
Cool.
You know,
I would love Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks seems likely more than Al. Well, Al-Shaair, I think like it would be the cheaper alternative, and he's already local. We'd probably get him over there real quick. But you know what I'm saying? Jordan Brooks is a dog. You know what I mean? And like the way the Dolphins have been kind of cleaning house here, you know, moving on from a 29-year-old linebacker that you guys are paying pretty good money, that's not a bad idea. So I actually would love that for the Cowboys. Like, I'm pretty sure Derek would fucking love that too, because I'd be hating. Also, I would immediately love it for all my Jordan Brooks shares. Then I would immediately hate it for reality me.
Peacock said Jake was a cool dude, knew a lot about UFC.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon. Brandon's in the building. What's up, AKA? He's on fire.
Are there schools on that street? No.
Derek said he wants Jordan Brooks for sure.
Fact.
Peacock said the Texans ain't trading Aziz. Fuck that.
Yeah, he is a D'Amico guy. You know what I mean? D'Amico he was the linebackers coach with when we drafted Aziz. Then he became the DC, and Aziz was killing it too. And
Derek said, I've been saying that for the longest. We need Brooks. Peacock said Aziz is like D'Amico's son. Fact.
Yeah, fact.
Derek said, I've been said that on the Cowboy shows. I've been listening to They Heard Me. Facts. 100%. Let's go big game hunting, man, on that defense, man. 100%.
Big game.
Oh, bro. Fuck, man. What is episode? What is today's episode?
Episode 25.
Episode 20. Did you send me the show sheet?
I can.
Yeah, send me
I
the show sheet.
I think I did.
What we'll do is that send me the show sheet right now. I create it right now while we on stream. And after we end this, we'll just go straight into that. We'll break for like about 30 minutes. We'll break for like 20, 30 minutes. Me and you can hop backstage.
Yes, sir.
And I'll upload the pictures and all that. And we'll just jump straight into the power hour after this.
Nice. Cool. Give me something to listen to on the road.
Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I'm about to dip probably around that same time.
All right, JD, it's on its way.
Yeah.
Damn, it's 90 in San Ho today.
San O got that Sacramento weather. That's one thing we got in common.
It's kind of crazy too because we're fucking
What the hell?
sea level over there. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Like
Oh shit! Hold on.
When I first moved out here, never in a long time have I has where the sun comes through the window and it just and I'm awake now, right? And then you know me, I'm like a nerd about everything, so I just started going down the rabbit hole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why does the sun? Like, and it's because
What the hell?
it activates these the production of what is it called? Something with a C. But the sun once the sun registers into our eyes and it signals this chemical component to start activating us to wake up. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, like and the sun times us around, you know, where our circadian rhythm. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It times around the sun. That's why, like, and I watched my girl, like a mad scientist, when she worked a graveyard shift. She was an absolute zombie. You know what I mean?
because like just sleeping during the day wasn't like she just never could get used to it. You know what I mean? And like, you know, anyone can get used to staying up at night, but then it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, I'll sleep. I'll be so tired, I'll sleep during the day. Nah, it's not that easy. It's that sun because it's just our bodies starts producing some fucking wake up juice. You know what I mean? And then you know, and our circadian rhythms, they get programmed to like, you know, at certain parts at night, you know, and now it starts, you know, producing melatonin. You know what I mean? It's time to start winding down, going memes. Like, bro, once there was a little while there, I got into a routine where fuck at 8 o'clock, I couldn't stay past 8 o'clock because I'm waking up at 5 every morning. You know what I mean? I started trying to have to like really adjust. I'm like, man, waking up at 6 is like really key for me. Like, I wake up at 5, I'm like, I'm hella burnt. By the time it's like 7:30.
Come on now. Yeah, my body automatically shuts down, bro, about 10 o'clock. So I got a window between 8 and 10 p.m. where I need to really be winding my shit down. Cause like when 10 p.m. hit, bro, it's a motherfucking wrap. 100%.
Once I started exercising like in January, and then I kept up with it, and so now we're in March, and I've kept up with it fairly well. Now I do feel like I have more energy though.
Talk
you know
that
Where
shit.
sometimes it's like I'm like fuck, I'm like restless. You know what I mean? I'm like if I had good sleep, it's hard to like, you know, it's almost like I have to be hella fatigued. You know what I mean? Like,
come on now.
I'm like fuck. Now I'm like I don't know what to do with myself. I'm like, but it does feel good because I'm like, all right, cool. I still had it in me. Like I ain't stuck to like working out in a routine like this for a couple of years now. A couple of years ago I was running, but that was only like twice a week. But it still felt like I felt good. I was doing something. You know what I mean?
Fact.
I remember it was like a week before I was turning 40. You know, I'm November baby, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna run. Fuck that. Like we're gonna turn 40 and we're gonna hit the ground running. And I went outside. I'm stretching for like 10 minutes. Went outside, started jogging. And then I started trying to pick up the speed, and I just turned right back around and jogged right back into the grind. Because that motherfucker was too cold. I was like, oh, my joints. I was just like, oh, no. The age is happening.
Yeah, in Sacramento, it do get colder than the motherfucker in the
it'd be like 34, 35. You know what I mean? 34, 35 degrees in the morning. Like, especially that time, 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Facts.
Shit, you say you started like at 25 degrees before, right? When you was working?
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
See what I'm saying? That shit, you breathe, it hurts.
Come on now. Everything is frosty. Even at 32 degrees, everything is frosty when you walk out at 5:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
Facts.
When I was growing up, walking to school as a kid, on the frosty mornings, because we didn't have snow, but you'd see like, it'd be like motherfuckers' grass was white. You know what I mean?
Come on now, facts.
It's 86 here in Fort Worth right
So
now.
you just run and you just slide across the glass on the grass. Shit was dope. You just get like a fat two like shoe streaks. That shit was dope.
Them is facts, bro. I'm glad the wintertime is over with though. But yesterday,
you ain't lying there.
Yesterday I was back here in this motherfucker, right? I started writing my next video yesterday, but I did that shit in the morning, right? When it got like 2, 3 in the afternoon, bro, and it was really like 90 motherfucking degrees. That shit was whooping the shit out of me, dog. I said, oh no. I know I'm ready for the summertime, but I am not ready for it to be 1,000 motherfucking degrees in the fucking studio right now, dog.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to invest in one of them woo wops for the garage, bro.
I'm getting one, bro. On my mama. So I blew the last one I had. I still got two medium-sized portable joints, but my big joint, if I started it like at 6 in the morning before I went to work and let it run all day, the studio stay cold. I had a good one, right? But I blew that motherfucker out. So I gotta go get another one of them joints on my mama.
Yeah, bro.
Motherfuckers really work, bro.
Like, it did because my devices, all my everything, the computers, everything, they just won't work when it's hella high in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that motherfucking portable AC joints, they really work, Bo. No lie.
Yeah, because I'm literally just gonna have it boom going right at the equipment. You know what I mean? So I can actually pod in here. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
That shit is crazy. I gotta fry my shit up.
Yeah, the motherfuckers, they really work though, bro, on everything. I'm hoping this shit is ready so we can get in here for the draft. I'll see what's up with 7. See if we can put the draft crew back together like we did last year and get in here for the NFL draft next month.
100%.
Oh my mama.
I hope them joints is in time.
Real
The
talk.
motherfucker come through. Oh yeah. And when is the draft? April what?
It's in 34 days. It's 3 days after Catherine's birthday.
I want to say
23rd.
April
23rd.
Okay.
There you go, right there.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do
3
like
days after 420.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a 420 celebration. I'm sure. I'd say simultaneously as the draft. Fuck it.
The 420 is the first day that's the anniversary for the OJ and the Blunt for breakfast. Our first show was on
Oh, we're doing a
420.
show. We should just do a show. And how about this? I got an idea. Let's do some research on where and how and why 420 that date became a day we all blow tree. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Is it just was 420 like the act of catching people smoking weed, like for police, you know, like 187 is a murder and 211 is active robbery? Is 420 because that's what I always thought. Then you know, as a young like 12-year-old blowing tree back in my heyday, like, you know what I'm saying? I remember the other older kids used to be like, it's 420 because there's 420 chemical components in marijuana. And I'm like, you know, this is way before you could just Google and motherfucker see if he's cap. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Where does it come from? And then other people said, oh, that's Hitler's birthday because Hitler was on all the drugs, which I found out later on that Hitler's personal doctor did have him doped up on everything under the sun. And that thing was called, that's where the term Dr. Feelgood comes from.
So National Pot Day was celebrated due to a California high school students known as the Waldos in 1971.
Oh, they done started it? I don't care.
Yeah, due to a group of California high school students known as the Waldos in they used 420 as a code for a meeting at 4:20 p.m. to search for an abandoned cannabis crop, and the term later evolved into a popular nationwide slang for consuming cannabis and explained, etc.
Shout out to the Waldos, man.
I don't want to exactly shout them out yet because I feel like they're neo-Nazis.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying. At least them. You know what I mean? We shout out to them.
Cold world.
Yeah, because I remember I first told Catherine about her birthday. She's like, I have the same birthday as National Marijuana Day.
Damn it.
Come on.
It's a correlation to her birthday. I'll never forget.
Come on. Mary, she'll like some tree.
I told you what her daddy told you, remember?
She likes having wine and like drinking tequila.
But you know what I told her? You know why
her
I told you, Bogey, right? I never told JD. Her father said marijuana would kill her. And so that's a restriction. No go.
I mean, but they also are from Texas where it's like, you know, it's like real like a Christian like background type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weeds the devil.
Yep.
That's the devil's lettuce.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, well shit, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Bogey, you have some safe travels, my friend.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, and I'll definitely be tapping in with y'all for the Power Hour.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's ready to go right now, Lee. It should be up. It's up right now. So go ahead and start sharing
away.
I'll meet you backstage. Pause, and we can get the pictures up, and we're just gonna fire this shit up, y'all. So somebody take us home, man. Let them know what time it is.
All righty, fellas. We'll be back on Tuesday. Actually, I'll be back very soon for the Chargers Power Hour.
Let me take them out of here. They're gonna see you again. Hold on, Lee. Hey, NeonPeacockMerch.com. Lee, let me handle this, Lee. Stop talking over me when I'm talking, Lee. Thank you. NeonPeacockMerch.com till the 23rd. We got 40% off sale. Right after this, stay locked in because we are going to hit you up with the Chargers Power Hour. You know what I'm saying? And definitely stay tapped in because this is draft season.
We got plenty of content coming your way, breaking down all the prospects for the 2026 NFL draft. Let's fucking go.
Talk that shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
100%. Let them know
And Pete, don't forget to peep out on the fellas joint, man, on the Hard to Start, man. What the Guccini fella got wrong and right series. Shit's a badass series, man. Everybody go peep that.
Come on now, man. We trying to push this shit forward 100%, man. We trying to get boys ready for my brothers and my sisters ready for this motherfucking 2026 fantasy football season 100%, man. Y'all, like Big Bro said, man, y'all make sure y'all just stay locked because we got an epic event coming in this coming August 100%, just to show you how we break down this fantasy football in real time 100%. So y'all just make sure, just stay locked in until then. But yeah, make sure y'all just be on the lookout for how we break down this fantasy football in real time, man, 100%, because ain't nobody doing it like us 100%, man. GWN, man, we making this shit happen. We are taking over these fantasy football streets 100%, man, on my mama.
Sure, fellas, appreciate y'all.
Gang in the building, man. Come pull up on the Power Hour, y'all.
Gang.
Peace.
Peace.
Loose lips sink ships, run shit, dripping like a runny faucet, let that sink in. Table full of bosses at the meeting, double crosses, and we gon' have to toss you off the deep end, baller blockers. They tryna block my shine, solar eclipse. I'm a mobster and a doctor, I prescribe your daily fix. From the tech mecca we lit, we see chips. Bench presser pumping this weight, the bees flip. Don't let the tech stretcher talking that shit get green lit. Silly suckers tried to ride my wave, got seasick. How I'm living, counting this chicken, we out eating. AM to the PM every day, carpe diem. Yeah, I'll tell you about that money off top, boy, gotta feed somebody. Look, I don't know nothing except make more money. If you ain't got no money, then you ain't nobody. Money is a religion, righteous cause for sinning, riding for the cause, we've been down from the beginning. 100 miles are running, all your mouths are running. If you ain't talking money, then you ain't saying nothing. Yeah, we finna ball like recess. Stash bands in the wall and the heat vents. Vacuum sealed so the smell don't seep in. I represent the underworld, this ain't no secret. Stay 10 toes down, both feet pressed. Duck the alphabet, boys, cover up my feet prints. They know my name, I'm heavy in this gang, knee deep in this thing. I ain't just get my feet wet. We way fresher, so they got vendetta. So we keep stick with us, leave you with a leaky defense. How I'm living, counting this chicken, we out eating. AM to the PM every day, carpe diem. Yeah, I'll tell you about that money off top, boy, gotta feed somebody. Look, I don't know nothing except make more money. If you ain't got no money, then you ain't nobody.